Hello guys, Joe Experts and Sam. Welcome back to another Flight Sim stream, everyone. Finally, I know, we're on it. Oh dear. So yeah, anyway, hope everyone's well. Yeah, I've got the cable sorted. I know not everybody knows or watched the Sonic stream last night, but basically, yeah, I've got the cable. If I basically ordered it on Amazon and didn't cancel it, I would have had the cable anyway by now. So yeah, so basically what happened last night, I was able to do a Sonic stream because prior to that, went to Curry's, right? Went to Curry's last night just after other problems. Went to see my nan, I think I was on the way back. Went to Curry's, stopped there because I know they've got an Elgato section. Bought the cable I needed, the HDMI 2.1 4K HDR cable, and basically proceeded from there. Bought it cheaper, cancelled my Amazon order, so I basically got it last night for cheaper, £2 cheaper, and was able to test it out on the Sonic stream last night, which I know not everyone was there for, but it was still quite fun. It's kind of a bit of a quiet kind of stream, but I like them sometimes. I like the kind of quiet streams. I don't know, just I don't know, kind of like going back in time a little bit instead of racing around everywhere. So, flights to Manchester. You need to go to Athens in Microsoft Flight Sim. Well, we're flying from Corfu in this one, so yeah, I was going to do this last night, but unfortunately I couldn't because one of my cables that connects my, because there's two HDMI cables involved in this setup. There's a HDMI goes from the Xbox to the capture card, and then there's another one that goes from the capture card to the TV, and the one from the TV to the capture card was going in at a funny angle, and it basically bent the data cable at the end. So basically it was screwed, so it was creating all sorts of like flashing artifacts on the screen. So I was like, well, I can't really stream like that, so why would that be? So I just thought, right, not doing it. Gonna, but because it took me about 45 minutes to find out what the problem was, because at first I thought it was my HDMI channel on my smart screen. So yeah, but it wasn't. It was the cable that was causing the problems. Right, we're not flying Aer Lingus. Whoa. Let's see what I nearly did then. Will's here as well. Josh is here as well. Hang on, let me just get this right. Come on, quick. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. I need to get back editing. Oh man. Well, I'll tell you what I've been doing today. I've actually been doing a bit of plane spotting. Yeah. Not like writing it the chemtrails, because it's been a clear day. I don't do the writing whole, planes down stuff with a book. I don't do that anymore. But I've just been kind of looking and stuff. And my sister's been to Dublin today with her boyfriend. So yeah, been tracking that for about half an hour. Saw the plane take off from Liverpool. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I mean, watching a sibling or someone quite close to you doing, obviously flying and all that, and just thinking, my sister's on that, and it's making all these crazy banks and turns over the River Mersey. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's quite humbling. I don't know. It's cool though. It's cool, but she enjoyed it, I think, and they actually arrived on time. We took off at 15 minutes past 1, and oh, please say we've got the Aegean livery in this game. We have, haven't we? I know we've got it somewhere. Hang on, Aegean. Have we definitely got it? What engines do the Aegean A320s use? A321Neos, sorry. Definitely got it in the game, because I remember using it in the past. This plane, definitely. If my sister was on a plane, I would be ignoring it. Yeah, I just thought I'd go and have a little look. I didn't actually go down to Liverpool. I went down to Eastern Ferry, where you can kind of see them taking off from the river, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, Aegean, please say it's somewhere. It's definitely in the game, because I've flown it in the past. Definitely. I think I've just got my engine variants mixed up. Right, there's a United there. Okay, right, I actually don't know where it is. Is it the... No, it's not that. It can't be the LR. Hang on, let me just... I'm going to have to go through each one, aren't I? Why haven't they got the 321neo in Aegean colours? Have I just gone past it? Have I been totally stupid and just gone past it? Hang on, let me look. I've definitely played it in the past. Definitely. Right, let me look. I've probably gone past it like 10 times. I mean, there are a lot of airlines that use the 321neo. No, I don't think it's in the game. Okay, right, we're going to have to go through a 320neo. I've definitely used the Aegean one in the past, I swear to God. Swear to God. Let me just look through the 320neo liveries and see if we've got one here. Right, hang on. There we are. So okay, so we've got an okay, right, I'm gonna have to change everything now. Brill. Hang on. It's not much of a change though. Hang on. I've got to change the title too. 320neo. Oh yeah, do you like my new transition there? With the thing. I'm not doing Monarch, right, I'm gonna have to change the title and everything. Come on, game, come on. Right, high altitude airways, that's it. Right, it's selecting a runway. I've got to select the gate. Because we want to do cold and dark. Right, sorry about that. I thought I had it in the 321neo livery, but clearly I've only got it in the 320. No, I thought I had it in the 321neo livery, and I've only got it in the 320neo livery, so. Right, let's go. I've got to change my title now. I can't change the thumbnail, unfortunately, so I'll have to do it after the stream. Hang on, where's my streams? There we go. To be honest, at certain angles, the 321 and the 320 do look quite similar, don't they? So, hang on. It's just that extra length, isn't it? Extra, like, whatever, 7 windows 321neo has. I've got to change the description as well. Have a little look around. Right, okay. 320neo. Hashtag 320. Right, okay, hang on. 21. Change that to a 0. Okay. Got to change my tags as well. Okay, Aegean A321. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're just going from like a larger aircraft, well, kind of a larger aircraft to a smaller aircraft. There's no difference at all, really. No. Hang on. Aegean A320 Neo. There we go. Airbus A320Neo. There we go. A320N. Just putting in the tags. There we go. Updated. Right, cool. Cool. Right, okay, here's our plane. We're in it now. Finally. After 24 hours, we're finally in the plane. It's pronounced Aegean. Aegean. No, it's not. It's pronounced Aegean. Come on. Yeah, Aaron's here as well. My best friend from Chester. Well, kind of not really, but anyway. The best Greek island. Corfu. Now, Kos and Corfu are not much at Keflavik nice, but prefer the other two. Yeah, a lot of people have actually been to Greece. I've never actually been. I probably should, though. I've just never been. I was going to go, though, on a TTE 767 about, like, 3 years ago, but it never happened. That's the way it was. It just didn't materialise. I don't know, I think it was because I had college one day and it didn't work out or something. I can't remember. Or I favoured the TUI Dreamliner to Mallorca and come back via Minorca on the inter-island stuff with Air Europa. So basically I flew down on a TUI Dreamliner 2 hours later in Mallorca. Got on Air Europa plane and flew to Minorca, and then 10 hours from that flew back to Manchester with EasyJet. So I kind of favoured that over the going to Greece on a TUI 7, which to be honest I'd already done. I'd already done the TUI 767 to death. I wasn't really interested in destinations much back then. I was more like, oh, I just want to do the planes and all that. Right, let's get the APU on. The A320 and the A320neo are basically the same plane, bro. Oh, don't even start. Yeah, funny. Oh, no, I'm not even going to mention it. I had a comment from some guy earlier. And it's the most ridiculous comment ever. I don't mean to hate on my own audience. Well, barely my own audience, but basically I got a comment on the video. What's it titled? Jet2 flight from Liverpool to Tenerife, right? So I'm coming to Tenerife, and the guy puts 27:23, right? Bro, no is Gran Canaria, is La Gomera. Bro. So I just type in English, please? I was like, I hate these people who are talking in gangster talk. I don't know what it is all of a sudden, but people who go, hey, bro did this, bro. And it's just like, you just look like an idiot. You just look like some sort of, like, delinquent. I don't know. It's like these people who say, yes, G, yes, my man. You know, all that. It's like, oh, it was street talk and gangster talk. And you hear it in schools now with lads, and it's just like, I'm sorry, who is your role model? You know. Jesus Christ. Jesus wept, bro. No, honestly, it is. I don't mean to, get down on kind of fashion and all that, but it is quite shit these days, isn't it? There's not much, no standards really. It's just, it's all quite embarrassing. Hang on, why am I putting auto brake on? Right, okay, let's release the park and brake. I think we can probably just taxi out of this place. I mean, it is. Ooh, do you think we can do a free 180 round there? 180? Yeah, I think we can. Right, we'll hold the park and brake actually. So we can start the engines actually. So this is going to be quite a quick get going, you know. Put that on the screen. Yeah, so I've made a new transition now. See that? See that nice transition? It's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. Society today. I know most boys do speak like that. I know it's ridiculous. It's because where was I coming back from the other day? I was coming back from somewhere. I can't remember, to the shop or something. And these lads in like all this like Under Armour tracksuits and all that just went up, walking like this, you know, like walking along the street like a car, you know, all in a row, not like behind each other or organised, just like straight towards you. So you kind of have to like to cram in and go, excuse me, you know. And they go, yes, bro, yes, my G. And I'm just like, what? I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Got nothing better to do. They are evil, though. Yeah, I had to deal with a lot of them when I was working in the secondary school. And if you get on the wrong side of them, they are actually fucking evil. Yeah. But got nothing better to do than chase people around and cause problems. That's what we do. So, yeah, just kind of a waste of protoplasm, that's all. I mean, they're not all like that. Some are just forced into it, or they feel like they need to blend in, or it's like socially engineered, you know, to kind of wear all this shite equipment and shit clothing and to blend in with their mates, or to... It's like some sort of like uniform on the street. It's ridiculous, it really is. Like, where's the fire? You know, where's the fire? Where's the creativity with what you wear and, you know, clothes that blend? Like, I like wearing Hawaiian tops and things that are quite, you know, flashy. Like my bird top, you know, my kingfisher top. Yeah, I like stuff like that, and jeans, or like ripped jeans, and, you know, like cargo shorts. I like that. Something that's quite visually intrusive, like, ooh, you know, kind of standing out. Not like an idiot, but something that's looks smart, but also quite like, you know, kind of a bit of fire there. Right, engines are starting. I think we might have to push back because there's all this equipment in front of us, isn't there? Do we do a manual pushback? What do you think? We can probably get away with it. Yeah, okay. Do a manual pushback. Yeah, B. It's B, isn't it? Hold B. There we go. Turn to the right. I'll read your comments in a minute. Hang on. Having to focus on not crashing it into the sea this time. Oh god, the last flight sim stream was an absolute joke, wasn't it? I couldn't get down at Manchester. I was approaching the airport as if I was landing in Wythenshawe Hospital. It was ridiculous. Okay, right. Parking brake, flaps down. Do a bit of a flight control check. That's not right, that, is it? I've changed something there, hang on. Okay, I'm happy with all that. These can go off as well. Taxi lights on, please. Well, that's on. Okay, just checking everything through. Terrain. We'll request a taxi out as well. Right, ground services. Request IFR, is that what we've got to do? Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. The 80 style is the best. Even trying to bring it back by growing my hair like Roger Moore's. Yeah, I mean, I love that style personally. Yeah, that definitely was the best style. 70s was a bit of a joke, let's be honest. 90s, starting to get like more street kind of clothing and all that, and kind of like leather jackets and all that. But I don't know, I think 80s style is good. Yeah, just kind of like Hawaiian shirts and jeans. That's what I wear. I never wear tracksuit. Okay, I used to wear like Adidas jogging bottoms and all that, like the whatever. I used to wear them quite a bit when I was in my teens, just in the weekends and stuff like that. So I think I used to do like whatever, keep fit and all that. Apart from that, no, I don't wear that anymore. But I don't know why a lot of them feel they have to wear it. It's quite sad, really. Hi TTE, what's up? When you flight 2E787, please. Oh, it's Santiago again. When am I flying with 2E787 again? Well, I might be flying it in the summer. Sam, have you subbed to me? Oh yeah, Ted's. Oh, did I not see that? I don't dress in tracksuits. It's a polo with jeans. Bring back the 80s start. What's this? Sorry about the filth. Thankfully, girls are just better in general. Look at these comments. I love it. The girls better with fashion. No, I've actually, I've seen some of them going out in their bloody onesies and stuff, and dressing gowns, and to, you know, Tesco and all that. Yeah, it's when it suits them. It's when it suits them. Oh yeah, that's it. 2-3 spotting live, plane spotting. It's like a collaborative channel, whatever. Right, okay, taxiing out. Got the taxi lights on. Taxi. Okay, we're all good. Right. Yeah, so as I've bought this new cable, and I'm gonna keep saying this in this stream, just watch out for video artifacts, like stuff like this. Which yeah, I actually did deliberately there, but yeah, just like little flickers of the screen, because I'm just testing out this new cable. Because okay, I'm 99.9% sure it was the cable that was causing the problems. Okay, because it was bent at the end. It was the data port was completely screwed, basically, beggared. And yeah, so I went out last night, bought a new one, and returned. Well, basically got a refund on the one I bought. Well, that was going to come today, but I ended up buying it in Curry's last night. Because I know they've got like a bit of a dedicated Elgato section, so I was able to buy the cable just there and then. So that was quite good. Slowly but surely. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, right. No, not retracted. I want them on. Take off. Okay, we're all good. Right, request taxi IFO. We've already done that. We want to get the taxi clearance. So all the way. It's quite a long, a 3-hour flight or something. So we should be ending at around like 9 o'clock or something, or maybe half 8 if we really get speed on. Hang on, I'm not taxiing all the way back around. I wear anything that gets girls to stare at me. Oh my god. You don't want that, mate. Hang on, request takeoff clearance. There we go. We'll just make an effort. That's all I do. Make an effort. Wherever you go, make an effort. And just don't dress like your mates, or if your mates are into all that what is it, the Wag Wag Fam gang and all that with the tracksuits. I'm not interested in it at all. I might talk to them every now and again. I know some people, well, I used to know people who used to come to the airport dressed in that sort of fucking state. Got nothing against them at all, but it's just lazy wear. I'm sorry, them. I don't stand for it at all. It's almost embarrassing trying to fit in with that lot, you know. Right, take off, we're going. Oh, I just hope it's not on easy mode. If we do a reject, I'm going to bloody scream. There we go, we're going. Out of Corfu we go. Would have been better if I was landing into Corfu, to be honest. So yeah, we're back up and running with games. It was just last night. It was causing issues for the longest of time, that cable. And I literally... It could have been the power source. I don't know, they just... Elgato Never supply dodgy cables to you. And I think they want you to buy it... to kind of go, oh, let's maybe not rely so much on the stuff in the box. Let's try and sell them something and it breaks, you know, after so long. I don't know. Who knows with companies now? Right, we're up. Well, it is quite nice, isn't it? Oh, I might go here. Oh, I think I'm sold on it just by the game. The amount of people have said how nice Corfu is. Well, only Aaron. And now I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go now. Does look a bit like Ibiza. I do prefer Spain though to Greece, but I can't really say because I've never been to Greece. So, village idiot strikes again. Right, here we go. Got the turn. I still think Kefaloni is better. Scream sound, don't dress like a delinquent. Yeah, it's just about making an effort. And I don't know what it is, but it seems to be more and more common. Not so much in the area I live, because it's quite a decent area, but when you go out to Liverpool or anywhere, Bromberchester, somewhere like that, it's just they're all wearing it. I know it's a lot better than the whole balaclava stuff and wearing all black on the electric bikes and, you know, two lads on an electric bike. I know it's a lot better than that, but still it's just, I don't know, it's just lazy wear. I don't know. I just don't know where it's come from. I don't know if it's something to do with the music we listen to or it's just pathetic. Now, someone will probably watch this and go, well, I know someone who dresses like that. How dare you have a game? I don't care. Greece over Spain any day. It's hotter, and the Greeks love the English. So do the Spanish. They only like us because we give them money. That's all. Yeah, I knew someone at college who was Greek. Some teacher. She was nice. Yeah, she was like a support teacher. Yeah, she was quite a nice lady. She was Greek. Well, she said she was. Just let to rip with like a Birkenhead accent all of a sudden. I went, oops! You know. Right, we're up. Up and away. Flaps are up. Landing lights off. Runway lights off. Yeah, off we go. Back to the UK. I probably should have done it vice versa. I don't know why I'm doing it back to front, because normally I fly to my destinations and fly back. Normally. But I suppose we can do this and vice versa, you know. It doesn't have to be completely contradictory. You know, we can actually fly back to Corfu on something else or something a bit bigger. I don't know, maybe like a Sun Class A330. I'm like a bit obsessed by that now, aren't I? I'll have to book to go Corfu next summer now, Sam. I miss it. Oh no. Yeah, so my sister's in Dublin. She's gone with her boyfriend, and apparently she's going to give us a call in an hour, so I might be away from the stream for a bit. Just want to ask her some questions. Yeah, she got a window seat on the right-hand side, and she was on a 737-800 with Ryanair. And I think there was a Delta 767 kind of just pushing back from a remote stand as she was landing, so I thought it was holding. I had to like try and picture what she would see when she's probably looking at him. Ooh, you're so beautiful, Sam. And I'm thinking in her mind, she's like looking at all the planes. You're flying towards Sidari? which is located north of the island. I know, I should probably be showing off the... See, that's the cool thing about Greece. You can see all the other islands as well. That is quite a cool thing, which I actually... You kind of miss out a little bit on in Spain, because a lot of the islands are a little bit further apart in Spain, aren't they? Like the Balearics and... Okay, compared to a clear day in Tenerife, which I know aren't the Balearics, but you know what I mean. Canaries, you can actually see a lot of the neighbouring islands, bro. You know, like Gran Canaria, bro, and La Gomera, bro. You know, on a clear day, you can actually see those islands, but I think in Greece, you can see it a lot clearer because they're a lot closer together. Where's Nightbot today? It's here. Hang on. Just a minute. Hang on. Across on your right, Sam, is Albania mainland. Oh, our neighbours are going to Albania. Albania. I think they go out Albania quite a lot. Off we go. Is it working? Did I not? Oh, I didn't post it. Shit. Me and Ted have started a new shared channel. I know, I read it before. So you've both got access to the account. It's not like someone else is doing it on behalf of someone else. Yeah, you can add collaborators on YouTube now to your channel, so yeah, but I wouldn't do it obviously because everything I do is all, you know, me. Doing me. Is Nightbot working? Oh, it didn't post it. I thought it posted it. That's the second time I thought it'd post it and it hadn't. Oh, what am I looking at? Discord. Someone sent me something. Oh god. Oh god, Ian's coming to the RVP on Saturday. He's just made a reference that he might be coming on Saturday. Oh my god. Get ready. Hide your burgers, hide everything. Okay, Nightbot is working, right. Aegean, and it's pronounced... Sam, I'm not even joking. That's what cabin crew on my flight with them called it. Aegean. Aegean. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Ian Meadows is coming on Saturday, so feel free to get your insults ready. He doesn't care, though. He's like me. That's what he said to me. He said, the best thing I like about Sam is he's like me. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what he says. He's a funny guy, though. I don't think he means to be funny. It's a really odd one. I don't think he means to be funny. He just is. Calls a bus a buzz. Calls a 777 a treble 7. Don't know why. No. And it was only a joke. Okay, no. Yeah. Honestly, I've never known a guy like it. He's an absolute credit to the community. Even if he doesn't do a lot, he's an absolute credit. You know, gotta pick your favourites sometimes. He is funny. Luckily, I'm not coming. He's not an idiot. He's a nice guy. He's not an idiot. His heart's in the right place. Which is normally in a restaurant. Do you know what I said last night about the new Alien film? I said, and here's me thinking I'm big and funny and all that. I said, yeah, the new Alien Earth, it's a series or something about all these new aliens that have been captured from the darkest corners of the universe. And I said, yeah, they're my mates at school. Oh, God. I feel like we're flying really slowly now. Come on, I'm getting ready to land. Right, okay. We'll have a little look out at Albania. Oh, wow. Very deserted, isn't it? I mean, I'm more than happy now, like, going anywhere, you know. It's like a confidence thing. I was actually looking at flights to Morocco the other day. Seriously. Like, it's because when we were in Tenerife, our hotel was like very Moroccan kind of styled. It was like very African, and I was like, oh, I'd love to go to Morocco. So I'm like, oh, I don't know, I might go over, have a little look around. Sam in Morocco, imagine. Where's Jamie gone? Not being active in weeks. He's having a break from social media. That's all I can say, really. Because I don't really understand it myself, but yeah, he's having a so-called break from social media. Alright, whoa. I've got to put it in climb. Hang on. No, don't hold B on that button. There we go. I'm not overspeeding. I'm below the red. How am I overspeeding? Sorry, I don't understand how I'm overspeeding them. I'm below 320, and the red bar is in like 330 somewhere, so I don't see how I'm overspeeding. I'm sorry. I have zero clue why it's overspeeding. Keep decreasing it. So we're going to just have to keep decreasing it until it stops saying overspeed. I don't know why it keeps saying overspeed. How am I overspeeding? I'm sorry. Right, finally. Okay. Very odd. It's the Asobo stuff. It's not really study level, is it? Because normally in an Airbus you can normally be within maybe 5, I don't know, 5 less than that, you know, or 5 knots below the overspeed margin. Have you been to Switzerland, Sam? Shame you couldn't go on the 5th of yeah, 5th of Jan. I was very busy with sorting out the school. Here we go again. Overspeed. Why is it overspeeding? Gotta set it right down then. Sorry, it's all about speed and efficiency with me, that's all. Because when you fly slower, you burn more. So it doesn't really make sense. Okay, very odd. Oh yeah, webcam. It's on. Hello. I did set it up, I literally forgot to turn it on. Oh my god. I suppose nobody's been wondering about it, to be honest. And yeah, it's a bit green, isn't it? Hang on, turn that up a little bit. Is that alright? Is that better? Oh my god, I literally forgot to turn it on. Jesus. You probably thought like I've cut my face open or something or lost all my hair. I've got like a silly hat on. Turn it off. Yeah, let's turn it off. No one wants it. It's normally better for landing though, isn't it? The face cam, because you can see me going. No, I was too busy in January. I was trying to get into that bloody school that never wanted me in the first place. Well, I say that, but I couldn't do much about the guy leaving who had all these ambitious plans for me, and he left. So that's kind of what happens, isn't it? If someone leaves, it screws it all over for you. Yeah, that is not going to work. Sort his bloody light out. Sam's growing his hair, like how Daniel Craig has his now. Daniel Craig. I have it down here. I would actually consider. I think I have had it that long before. Yeah, when I was very young, I actually had my hair like really long at one point, like here. I don't know. It would be interesting to do that again. But at the airport, I know at the airport, I'm gonna look like I have like a small rat on my head, or like a small cat, like a drowned cat or a drowned rat on my head at the airport if it starts raining. The Best of Sam compilation. Dye it grey. Dye my hair grey. What, so it suits me top? Have you been... No, I've never been to Switzerland. Never been. Never been. I would like to go though. I was going to go on the because now's the right time to do it because we've got the lightest nights, haven't we? To go in June on the Ethiopian 350. That would be really good. I still want to do that. That would be really good. This green screen's pissing me off. I'm sorry. Is that okay? Is that better? I need a new green screen. I don't think it's the right colour for the job, to be honest. Oops. Greys is in fashion today. No, I'm not taking you guys' fashion advice. I like your shirt. Where's it from? Next. It's even Next. He said HMV. H&M or I don't know, just buy them from random places. Yeah. Or buy them on holiday. I've bought so many shirts on holiday. Some of the shirts I wreck. Honestly, some shirts I grow out of. Some shirts I've spilt something down it, like curry or something, and it's over. Honestly, it's just game over for it. So yeah, it can be quite difficult. But I've got a load of nice shirts. I've got the kingfisher one with all the birds on it, and I've got like a one that says Pinot Cave or something. Penis Cave. That's where I come from. Oh, I can't remember. Pinot Cave or something. I don't know. Something quite tropical sounding, whatever. Oh man, and I've got I used to have a green one. Don't know if anyone remembers that. I had like a green one and like a red one that looked exactly the same. Well, one was green, one was red. But yeah, they're gone because I've just grown out of them. My arms have gotten, you know, bigger and all that. What the fuck? Can't remember now. I'm flying the Lufthansa 747 in September, right? Yeah, he says he's joking. What other shirt have I got? I've got another one. I've got one similar to this, but it's more a shirt, not really a t-shirt as such. It's more like a going out in the evening shirt. What the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? And yeah, another shirt to basically spilled curry down. What else? Another one similar to it. That's like black. That looks. It actually looks like a bird's pooed all over it, but it's just for design. From far away, it actually looks like 100 birds have shat on me. I'm a Pendolino fan. Hey, his name's Will as well. He's a nice guy. He works at the where is it? The airport pub. Yeah, Will. I need to go and visit him. Actually, I need to go and say hello because he's actually a really nice lad. I've only met him once, but yeah, I got on with him. Reminds me a bit of Dylan, but I've actually never met Dylan. What the fuck? He reminds me of someone I've never met. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Oh, Noah's here as well, Noah. Penis Cave, where my dog's from. Just finished with the new Resident Evil trailer. Yeah. It's good. Oh yeah, it's 747 tomorrow. Yeah, I need to go and see it. Really. 11:30. Yeah, I should be able to get down. I mean, my nan was planning for me to go in the car and go around some of the places to get a summertime job until I wait for the school. So I'll have to do that Thursday because I want to see a 747. I really want to see one. A lot of streamers will be there. I'm going to make sure to get there as well. Hopefully the trains will be okay tomorrow because I rely on trains at the moment. I can't wait to get that on my break. Have you timed your break appropriately though? He's going to be in school, so all the kids will not be there. Yes. I'm joking. You won't spoil the trailer. Departs on the 12th. The 12th. So on Thursday, yeah, I'm meant to be going to Chester with my nan on Thursday. She did offer to take me out tomorrow, but I want to see this. I don't know what time it departs on Thursday. Whenever I choose, it's quite quiet. Okay. Yeah, it's a good place, that place, isn't it? The airport pub. It's alright. It's a good place, that place. Yeah, even though I was slagging it off about 3 weeks ago, probably. No, it's good. Obviously, I think the only problem I have with the airport pub is you can't take glass outside, glass bottles, but I understand that. And I think the pizzas... And just when they arrive, I don't know why they have to have paper underneath it. You know what I mean? They have like the paper. It's like a stretched dough house-made pizza they make. But they put like this paper underneath, so when you're cutting it up, sometimes you get the paper on the fork, you know, from underneath it, and it's a bit like, you know. Oh man. But apart from that, that's the only feedback I have, mate. It's all right in there, yeah. We obviously go to the Romper because it's a little closer and it's more of a pub, you know. We have some quite traditional people in our group. What the fuck am I saying? I'll go terminals later together. Pizza burgers are mint. Yeah, you like the pizza? I've had a burger from there. Yeah, it's good. I'd say the one in the Romper though, the signature burger in the Romper. If you're hungry enough, it is actually really good. It is, and I'm very fussy on burgers. I don't like Burger King burgers or McDonald's burgers. Yeah, in Dusseldorf Airport, whatever, 3 in the morning when I was with Martin and Jamie. Well, I felt like I was more with Martin, to be honest. Honestly, bought a burger from, I think it was a double plain cheeseburger. And I remember a few years ago when they actually presented, I wouldn't say well, but, I mean, not on a month on Sundays, you know, a burger from McDonald's will ever or has ever been as good as a proper restaurant burger. But the burgers at McDonald's are actually getting worse. Honestly, they look like they've been... I thought it'd been hit by our 757 when we landed in Dusseldorf. Honestly, I did feel a bit of a bump when we landed, so it could have been that burger, but I ordered a double plain cheeseburger on landing. No. At like 4 in the morning in Dusseldorf Airport. Just a bit hungry. It was the only place open. I was hungry. I was like, should I get whatever, a croissant, or should I get like a burger? And I was like, oh, whatever, I'll get a burger, whatever. It's too depressing, this. I need shit food to make me feel happy. So went there. I think it was like £2 or something, or €2, can't remember, for a double plain cheeseburger. And honestly, I remember they were quite big. Rubbish now, honestly. But the burger in the Romper, wow, signature burger. Okay, it's about 17 quid, but it is good. They give you a tiny amount of chips though, but it is a good burger, you know. And I'm very fussy on burgers. I normally won't eat burgers unless they are that high and that long. That high and that long, same thing. That high and that wide. Normally, I'm a sucker for burgers. I really am. But yeah, McDonald's burgers are just, it's just trash, and it's just, McDonald's is more like just a. It's like popping into a shop, isn't it? Like a sweet shop, like just getting some crisps or something, or some like little munchies. That's what McDonald's is. It's not a restaurant. Never has been, but it's more like a playground, a kid's playground for scruffs and badly brought up kids with a restaurant and a counter at the end of it. That's what McDonald's is nowadays. I never go in. I hate it. I normally get a drive-through, and normally I only get a drink from there, never the food. Because it's just rubbish, it's trash. And then there's KFC, which is even worse. I haven't had a KFC for like 2 years, because it's just rubbish. And the chicken's like really salty as well. Yeah. Burger King, only have it when I'm away. And that's it. But yeah, eat it. Local places, don't be. I mean, in our area, or a little further down the road, we're opening a Starbucks. We've got 3 Costas on the retail parks. We've got one in the cinema, one over the road, and then a drive-through Costa. That's still a restaurant, but they had to make up some shit excuse why they needed a drive-through Costa. I mean, you don't get that in Spain, do you? You get all the local stuff that's actually better and reasonably priced. And then, right next to it, oh, let's open a Starbucks. It's just like lowest class denominator. And more of these chains that come about, more scummier people go into them. And more trouble you get. And then they're opening a Wendy's as well. Like, why do we need this? Can't we have like decent... Well, clearly we don't. Just go downtown for the decent stuff, like tapas or, you know, Mexican or Indian. It's all like in the village and all that. But all obviously it thinks it's high street, but I don't know what high street or quality place as McDonald's attached to the end. I love a good restaurant that isn't a chain. Yeah, that's the only place I eat now. I never ever have fast food. Hardly ever. I don't. I used to get like a McDonald's every Friday normally in my teenage years, but just went off it. Just I'd say after lockdown, completely went off it. Completely, just absolutely disgusting food, rubbish. Right, sorry, I'll read your chat now. Went Mackey's yesterday. It was tiny and it was terrible. Tiny and terrible, yeah. Like Tiny Tim, but tiny and terrible. Tiny and terrible Tim. A chicken veggie, is that a chicken veggie burger? They're adding more to the menu. I begin to remember for my birthday. Am I invited? Obviously, he says, don't like the pizzas, but the burgers are mint. I think that's what he said. Sam loves chicken as well. Chicken. Oh, get off. Sam goes to veggies and tries a heart attack grill burger. KFC is Roadman Central. Yeah, it is. It is. I was at the airport pub to see Sam's plane arrive. I don't know if you were working right now. Family burgers are good, bro. Yeah, they're opening a Wendy's. Another chain. But the craft retail park in my area, it is literally just chains. Every single... I think there's only... Well, okay, there's the decent chains and then there's just the fast food chains. There's a Harvester, which, in all credit, it is good. Harvester breakfasts are actually quite good and they're reasonably priced as well. Harvester's probably the only decent restaurant down there. They used to have a Frankie and Benny's, but Frankie and Benny's has gone downhill as well, massively. But yeah, what have they replaced Frankie and Benny's with? A Burger King, obviously. Used to have a Pizza Hut, not saying Pizza Hut was great. What have they replaced for Pizza Hut with? A Five Guys, you know. And it's just the same old. They used to have a Carpet Right. What did they replace Carpet Right with? A Costa. You know, so it's just... I don't mean to get down on, obviously, the way the country is run, but it is just literally lowest class denominators in these places, because it's just a very controlled country. Anyone who says, oh, you know, Britain, you can pick the fruit from the trees and all this and all that, and it's a free... No, it's not. Please state control, Britain. As hell, yeah. Just get on the railway. Look how the railways run. Cameras everywhere, they're watching you everywhere. Please state control. But yeah, it's the same with the chains. They want you to buy all this, you know, nothing independent, nothing independently run anymore. All chains. I mean, it's sad really, just nothing. That's why I always eat in the independently run places. Same, or even more so when I'm on holiday. That's why we always go all inclusive. Not all fucking all inclusive. What's the word? I can't remember the word. The opposite of all inclusive. Not half board. What is it? Self catering. Whatever. Sam, can you come to my birthday at the RVP if you want? Oh, I can come. I can come to his birthday. Yeah, that'd be funny. I have a lovely pub around the corner from me. It's traditional. It's great. Mitchell and Butlers. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's loads of good places. You just need to give them a chance. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people these days. I mean, some people will, but some people won't. Just won't. Oh, I've never heard that name before. You know, very apprehensive about it. Or we don't want to try it. Shame, but I always eat at proper restaurants now, or give the local places my business as much as I can, because I just cannot stand chains at all. Don't stand for what they do. No, not really. So I normally, if I'm gonna have a breakfast somewhere or go out with my mum or my nan, it'll either be the Harvester or the North Shore or the Tap, the local places. So yeah, you know, I wouldn't think twice about going to Costa for some sloppy food, you know, or going to get a bloody McMuffin What the hell? You know, never, ever. But yeah, same like in the evening on a Friday if we get a takeaway, it's always a tandoori or a Mexican. That's it. We've given up the fish and chip shop down the road because they've increased the prices and the food's gone downhill. So we've just gone, right, we'll boycott the place. Won't go, you know. So we don't do that anymore. But yeah, I mean, we just go places that don't take the mick and deserve, you know, deserve a bit of business, you know, for the effort they put in. And okay, they might have service charges when you're in the restaurants, but they do work hard, you know, and their job isn't guaranteed, is it? Because it's a locally run, or it's independent, so the business could flop at any moment. So you kind of want to give the service charge to kind of, you know, make them feel a little bit more secure, you know, or whatever. I love Costa Toasties. Yeah. The only thing I'll have from Costa is a cup of tea, and that's it. And that is it, literally. I won't have anything from there. I used to. Okay, the mac and cheese is good. The mac and cheese thing we do, that is actually quite good. But the Toasties, no. But yeah, there he is, Ian Meadows. Evening, bro. You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying. I'm talking sense, because I always talk sense. Oh my god. It's on the evening of the 1st of July. Okay. My sister's is the 4th. Best part about local businesses is that you're supporting small businesses for food that is actually fresh. Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, absolutely, Noah. Absolutely right. But it's what we do on holiday. We always go to the locally run places, or, you know, we don't do the all-inclusive stuff, so all the hotels get the business, and we've paid for, you know, as much food as you want, you know, all that bottomless brunch or whatever. It makes me laugh though when you go to some of these places. My sister works in Nando's and she says, oh yeah, they've got a bottomless cup, a bottomless drink. You think about it, don't you? A bottomless drink. What are these managers thinking, or these marketeers? A bottomless drink. A drink that just goes on and on and on and on and on and on until like it gets to like China. Oh, it makes me laugh. It really does. That's the thing. People need to stop being brainwashed into the nonsense, because you can only drink so much. They only give you so much food. Okay, it is quite salty in these places, but still you can only drink so much until you end up feeling sick. And I've seen it. I've seen people and their kids going in Nando's. The odd time I have been in there getting our whatever 40% discount, and I'll just order the most expensive thing on the menu, because I'm obviously taking it for granted, aren't I, in a way, because my sister works in. I'm like, just give me everything, just treat me like a farmyard animal. You know, I'm hungry. Just stick a bucket to my head. But honestly, it's just yeah, I just watch them and they've got like these bottomless drinks and they keep going back, and they only get so much, but how much it costs is ridiculous to get a bottomless drink or something. It's all rubbish anyway. It's all like Fanta, Coke and whatever. It's nothing healthy for you, you know. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. That's a terrifying thought. Sam eating, yeah. When we do Italy, we are doing some independent farms. Oh, okay. Sam goes to Love India, where the Indian food is locally frozen. Lol, shut up. Josh is back. Local businesses don't have a load of processed stuff. Yeah, for instance, McDonald's is frozen and processed. Yeah, it is. Been local tonight, Sam lad? No takeaway. We have one takeaway a week now, because I'm sick of it. We used to have 2 a week, including, well, I think it was 2 on week 1 and week 2 would have 3. It's awful, but okay, think about it. We'd have one, or I would have, when I say a take, I don't mean us, I mean I would have one, which would normally be a burrito. If I'm Mexican, just passing by, I'll have a burrito, which is kind of a takeaway, but it's not really, because I'm kind of eating it on the go, or I'm just passing by, or might be going down to the pub later or something like that, or heading home and I'm just like, oh, you know. And then normally on the Friday or something, we'll have like an Indian or a pizza or Domino's. But my dad loves Domino's. He absolutely loves it. I hate it. I can't stand Domino's. But on week 2 we'd have 3. But when I say 3, the third one was normally me going out with my nan, which isn't really a takeaway. I know, but it's still having food away from the house. So I don't know. Does that count? Not really. I don't know. Eating out anyway. Eating in, it still costs the same. I love Domino's, but Hut's better. I think Pizza Hut's deep pan thing or tiger crust. That's nice, but I normally don't. I know if I'm there, I normally have the Texas meat feast or something, or meat meltdown. That's what I normally have at Pizza Hut if I'm ever there, which is hardly ever because they've all gone normally. Well, there's one in Liverpool, there's one in Cheshire Oaks, so. I think there might be one in Chester, I don't know. Domino's are nice, but they charge for delivery now, and they're too expensive. Papa John's, oh, not Papa Don. Papa Dom's! What's Papa Dom's? Papa John's, yeah. Papa John's is good. There used to be one in Prenton area, but it's gone now, unfortunately. It's disappeared. Probably got nicked. I'm off tomorrow. Want to go to Chester? Fucking hell. I'm at the airport tomorrow, Ian. I'm watching the 747. Packaging is 40p, 36p for a £3 drink. Yeah, true. What have I missed? Not much. Just me talking about food. Sorry, I know it's aviation. We're talking about food. I know it's like starting to become every other channel now, isn't it? But no, I don't like Domino's. I've never liked it, to be honest. I've never really liked it. The garlic bread's better than the pizza, actually. Yeah. All those little things you get with the tomato puree in. Yeah, they're quite nice. Like the dough balls with the pizza inside it. A dough ball with a pizza inside it? What the fuck is that? Papa Dom's, what's he said? No, I wanted to read it. I wanted to read it, mate. Oh, why is he getting rid of it? Papa Dom's is like Papa John's, but with chicken korma. Papa Dom's, he's talking about Papa Dom's. Garlic bread. Garlic in a bread. What is he doing? This is why he's funny. This is why he's allowed on here, because he makes us all laugh. If he didn't make us all laugh, he'd be gone. Honestly, he would have been timed out 3 years ago, and he would never see sunlight again. Oh god. Probably all happy with himself now. Buzz. Pizza is nice for delivery. Oh, he's going, right, bye bye. But the restaurants are horrible these days. Yeah, they're all horrible. There's one called Arches as well. Never tried that. Never tried Arches. To be honest, I don't want to, because it looks like walking into like Barbie's house, doesn't it? Looks like a tart's bedroom. Arches. No, I'm not fussed of it. Gotta go wash the dishes. Who goes and watches the dishes? I'm joking. Funny, I had a curry tonight. Pizza Hut. Pizza in a hut. Yeah, it's a 777, isn't it, Ian? No decent pizza place in Bevington. Well, the only decent pizza place in Bevington was actually... Well, it was either Restaurant Italia, which has gone downhill. Because when you walk in, the woman kicks the door open. I don't know, one of the women who works there is a bit hard-nosed. When she's had enough, she kicks the door open. Honestly, and some guy had a battered nose. Honestly, she kicked the door open and it whacked him in the head. So you can't get in normally. You've got to like time it really well, you know, just in case you get smashed in the face. But yeah, probably something to stick on the grill anyway if she does kick your nose off of the door. But yeah, they used to do nice pizzas, but Restaurant Italia, but it's gone up in price, gone downhill. One of the chefs, Giovanni's, left, so it's just gone downhill, fortunately. Yeah, and Papa John's, which isn't really a pizza restaurant. It's more a takeaway place, but that's gone. That was in Brenton, and that's gone. Now, so no pizza places there anymore. My dad's working in Bebington in July. What? Where? There's an ad on here for Domino's. I'm good, aren't I? Good. A genius marketing strategy. I'm only joking. Oh, God. Yeah, I know how to get the advertisers in when I want. Oh, he removes asbestos as his job. Oh, okay. Where? Is that at a school or at a restaurant or something? Yeah, a lot of schools actually do have a few problems with asbestos. Well, depending on when they've been built. I know the school I went to had asbestos problems, and they jumped on it straight away, literally, and they were all fixing the roof and stuff. What kind of stuff has Sam been doing with curry? Only eating it and spilling it down my top. Apparently there's asbestos in Bebington somewhere. It's probably on my fucking house, innit? Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, more about restaurants though. Yeah, I only go to like 2 places now. Well, I actually go 3 places. I go to Romper, Pina Loca, which I haven't been to for like a month, and Wirral Tandoori, which is good. Which is good. Should say it all, shouldn't it? But yeah, I mean, just pick your choice. We used to go to Restaurant Sally, but it's gone downhill, unfortunately. There's a few other places. There's a place called the Mediterranean Kitchen, which is quite good, which I've never been to. There is one. There's a place in Birkenhead, which is like a Greek place, which I can't remember what it's called now. Greek restaurant, and there's I'm trying to think. But the Romper is good, but I just think a lot of the food in there is bland, but the burgers they do are actually really, really good. Took me a while just to kind of work out what I was eating at first, you know, because it's quite a small burger actually. The one at the Romper, it's not massive, but it is actually quite filling. I've had them maybe 2 weeks in a row now. Maybe I had some before that as well, like maybe in October or previous times, but I don't know, I'm just like, they're actually quite good. Yeah, they are actually quite good burgers. So yeah, quite happy with that. So that's what I have now at the Romper, a burger. A burger. Sounds you water. My school has asbestos in the walls, but as long as they don't absorb it, it'll be fine. Everyone's here tonight, aren't they? I like the way we went from talking planes to junk food to good places. I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's only on this channel we talk such garbage. Right, where are we? How are we? Right, we're going at good speed, I think. There we go. Shall we turn that off for a bit? Because it's face ache, isn't it? We've run out of conversation now. Are we there yet? Nah. I think we're just going over Italy, I think. Kind of over Italy area. Or, well, even approaching Italy. Trying to find where we came from. God, we've done quite well, actually. Look at that. Where's our plane, though? Is that it? That's it there, isn't it? That's our plane. I think. There's an island below us. No? Where is it? Where are we? GPS tracking. That's where we are. Okay, we are actually doing quite well. So that's kind of Switzerland area. Yeah, we're going quite fast. We've only been on for like an hour, and we took off about let me take off. Took off at Oh God, please, please, please stop. 42 minutes ago we took off, I think. Okay. Stream's a bit bright as well, I've just noticed that. That's actually okay, actually. I think it's just a bloody menu. Let me just have a little look. Got colour correction. Look how shit it looks without colour correction. Look at that. I have to go to... Alright, see you later. We've got to go now. Yeah, that's it about colour correction. Doesn't look great, does it? That's a little bit nicer. Got a little bit of sharpening there as well. Yeah, it doesn't look great. That's the thing with the HDR stuff. It can go a bit funny. Ah. Yeah, that's alright actually. Ooh. Because I think most people are watching on a phone, so it should be decoding it into HDR. That's normally how it goes. That's why you're not allowed to watch my streams if you're on an SDR device, because they'll look bad. I've got another app as well. I've got the Elgato Capture Device Utility. You've got to have all this stuff now, just for all. Oh no, I didn't mean to shrink it. Expand. Yeah, you've got to have all this stuff now for it to work properly. That's how it goes. If I go to same as import, my nan's 80s TV has more colour. I think same as import actually looks better than expand, because when I click it on expand, the light it's just a little bit oversaturated. Well, the contrast is it's like very bright. And I've got HDR tone mapping for SDR footage, so yeah. I don't know, I think it looks better on same as import, because I have it on expand. Yes, if you're going to buy an Elgato, don't ask me what I use, because not even I know. But yeah, for the because they've changed it all the time. I mean, this is the thing. When I bought the HD 60S, my old capture card, it was a different setup. It just went all through the Elgato app. Oh, sorry, software. The capture device software. That isn't supported now on Mac Apple Silicon, so you've got to go via OBS, which is a good thing because I can have all my overlays and stuff, and you know, all that. Hello, and you know, all that, which I wouldn't be able to get on the Elgato because it doesn't have that same dimension to it. So it's like the first dimension, comparing the first dimension to the fourth dimension in a way. The Elgato software and then OBS, you know, OBS is much better. But yeah, I mean, it's very different because it's not supported on Apple Silicon. I run all the streams now on, well, my laptop is Apple Silicon. So for it to work on OBS, it is plug and play pretty much, but there are other little things that are beneficial, like the capture device utility that just gives you more settings, and then there's the Elgato Control Center. There's all that, which is just a webcam controlling Lightroom thing, so you can control how bright your webcam is. Oh yeah. Camera hub. Oh sorry, no, the control center is for the lights. Yeah, because it's not like the Logitech stuff where it's organized. Because normally with the Logitech stuff, basically you all go through one app, or the, what's it called, the Logitech G Hub. Whereas with Elgato, it's all different softwares, which is a little bit annoying because they've all got the same bloody logo. So it's like, well, not same logo, but similar kind of company corporate icons, and it's like, gotta like really look. And doesn't help that OBS has got the same kind of stuff as well, which is probably deliberate. Hang on. Apples aren't made of silicon, they're made of apples. Imagine if you turned off colour correction on a night flight. It'd probably be so black, yeah. How long do you got to fly left? I think it's about another... I'd say 2 hours, I think, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to go and enjoy your evening, because I know it's quite sunny out there, you can do so. Or maybe get the best of both worlds. Yeah. Get your Apple Vision Pro on, sit out in the garden, fry it to death. Just steam coming off it. God, someone's face setting fire. Ah, fucking hell! Ah! It's because he turned colour correction on. Ah, funny. I believe you're in perfect formation with Ryanair 5939. Huh? Where's that? Is that number 5? Ah, there it is. Yes. Why are you on VATSIM? You must be tracking it. I think I've got multiplayer on. I must have, because I was trying to play with that. What was his name? Junior. That lad called Junior. A few weeks ago. Well, I'll have a little look at our speeds. Oh yeah, we haven't turned the seatbelt sign on. God, they'll be shitting themselves. For a different reason though. Not because of me flying. Any planes tonight? Any planes tonight? Ooh, we've got a plane here. Yeah, we're taking it down to Manchester and landing it. That's what we're doing. Yeah, so we're starting the new school on the 5th of July. Is it 5th of July? It's on a Monday anyway, I think. Let me have a look. 7th of July, that's it. If I was a pilot, I'd get on the intercom during takeoff and make engine noises. Imagine. My phone needs charging. Okay. Oh, should I get a drink as well? I've only had one today, haven't I? Yeah, I'm drinking less. I know it'll be on Sky News tonight. Sam's quitting alcohol. Oh, that's the thing now. Two drinks a night now. 2 drinks a night, and 5 in the afternoon. I'm joking. Oh. Yeah, one drink tonight. 1 drink tonight. What do you mean 1? 1 barrel? No. 1 barful? No. 1 too many. Ah. Was catching them out. Imagine a Honda VTEC A320. A Honda VTEC. I don't think I've seen one. Yeah, 1 ton. I don't know what we've got in the fridge. It's either Heineken or Thatcher's Haze. Which is not the only thing I drink now. It's either Thwaites, Aspel Cider, which is the one because I only go to 1 pub. No, I only go to 2. I go to 1 maybe every 2 weeks. Which is the Tap, which is where I've been today. Had a pint of inches, just while watching my sister take off. And, not literally. Taking off down the road on the motorbike, doing a wheelie. Oh man. And then normally it was normally every other night, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go to the pub like twice a week now. I'm just sick of it. I don't know, just go every other night, speak to the same people about the same stuff. They're always happy to see me. And there's other lads in there, so I don't know. Or bingo or something, or Monopoly on a Wednesday. But it's just boring. I don't know. I think I'd rather just sit here and do stuff. I don't know. I think I kind of miss it because obviously I still do streams, but last year you got to remember. I think I used to go earlier on in the evening, and then I'd come back to do my streams, which was better because I did more streams. And I'd say for the last 4 months, I've gone later on in the evenings because obviously I speak to certain people who are in at those sort of times, so it's kind of sacrificed, not totally, but it has kind of sacrificed some streams. And I'd like to do more gaming streams, not all the time though, not because obviously if I do more gaming streams and have a schedule like I used to, it confuses YouTube into thinking, oh, he's a gaming channel now again, you know. So it's kind of try and aim for maybe 2 to 3 games a week on a stream. I think that's enough for everyone as well. Not everyone wants to be watching me every single night or every other night. I think that's just, I don't know, just whenever something's scheduled, it's normally better, I think. VTEC as an engine. Oh, okay. Like a V8 and stuff, like in the Lamborghini. What's in the Nissan GTR? Is it a V6? Oh, I actually saw a Nissan GTR the other day. Yeah, come back from the airport, a grey one. Oh my god. Just on the roundabout, as if you're gonna join the motorway, the M56. The M56, it is, and then down to Hooton I just saw a grey Nissan GTR. And I could tell because of the 4 ring lights at the back, brake lights, and I was like, wow. Whoa. You see all sorts on the motorway though, you know. I've seen like Bentleys and, you know, really posh Mercedes and stuff, and Rolls Royces and all that. Yeah, you see it all. But Nissan GTR, wow, that is something to see. I've seen like McLarens, but it's very rare to see stuff like that. McLarens and Lamborghinis and all that. I think there's a grey Lamborghini parked once at the RVP once, and it was like, wow, splendid, absolutely splendid. And now seeing this Nissan GTR, they're like gold dust really. It's very, very rare to see, especially in the UK because of noise restrictions. They can't. You can't buy one, so I was pretty amazed to see it actually. I was like, whoa! It's like seeing like a Jet 2757 flying or something. It's like, it's pretty cool, you know. I love Lamborghinis, yeah. Yeah, Nissan GTR, they are nice cars, yeah. They're not the best looking cars in the world up front, but yeah, the back end of it, yeah, that is good. And we've done the brake lights, the 4 circled lights. That is quite iconic, right? That is. It's a good looking car. Apparently, to make the engine, they're actually done in like controlled laboratories. Yeah, the Nissan GTR engines, because they're all hand built and they're all signed by different engineers or like sports car scientists or something like that, and they're all done in like laboratories, and they're all enclosed off so nothing gets contaminated. A bit like an operating theatre, and because each one is all hand built, so yeah, it's amazing. I don't know if you knew that. Worth like 300,000 now, yeah. 800,000, sorry. 850,000. I know a guy with an R34 GTR. Yeah, they are. If you do get to see one, get your phone out, because wow. Some kit. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go and get a drink. I'm gonna go and buy Nissan GTR as well. Back in a minute. Alright, we're back. Back again. Remember to like and subscribe. Oh, thanks, Will. Didn't realise he put that, sorry. I went to Goodwood Festival Speed a couple of years ago. My god, was it amazing. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to... Sorry to change the subject, but we're going to Riyadh in... I think it's the 18th of July. Yeah. Riyadh on a Saturday. All the tickets are sold out as well. I think there's a few available last minute sales on some of the tickets for the Friday, but for Saturday to Sunday, Riyadh 25, you won't get any tickets. So me and Dad are going down for a little bit of the fast jet action, and it is fast jet action. It's not that I've got anything on Duxford. I love the history and all that, and I do appreciate it, and all the volunteers that take part, especially in the American hangar, and yeah, I've got a lot of respect for all that stuff and the Battle of Britain memorial stuff. Yeah, it's great. What the show we put on is phenomenal at Duxford, and a lot of the static aircraft, but Riyadh is more the modern fast jet stuff, you know, like the F-22 Raptor, F-35, possibly F-15s, you know, who knows. I think they've got, I know there's the Cosford Air Show, which I've missed, but look at what it's doing next year. But Riyadh is the main one. I think it's one of the best air festivals in Europe. You know, it's not like I'm not one of these people who go down to like the Southport Air Show or something like that, or, you know, way up, you know, on the cheap. You know, if I'm going to do an air show, I want to do it properly, and have plenty of SD cards spares. So is that a Heineken? A can of Heineken? No, it's Thatcher's. It's cloudy cider. It's quite nice. Yeah, family cider makers. That's the thing with Thatcher's. I don't know if you know. It's actually one of the only ciders, one of the only drinks in Britain that's pressed, that presses its apples. You ever use like a press? So it has a unique taste, which another flat drink in the UK does as well. Now, if anyone can get it right, you win. I don't know, what do you win? You win a TTE phone case. Oh no, that doesn't work because they might have different phones for phone case. Oh, thanks, Sam. Okay, you'll get a unique sticker, TTE sticker, next time you see me. So try and think of a drink that is also pressed. It's a flat drink. Okay. It's a well-known brand. So try and think. I know it's not really to do with aviation, but but it's not alcoholic. It's not an alcoholic drink. It's something you can mix into, like, you know, you buy it in a cordial, or, you know. You tell me. Whilst I look at some stuff. Oh yeah, I saw today. The funniest thing ever, talking about lads in tracksuit bottoms. So a lad with tracksuit bottoms. It's like he must have been born in 2 different times. So funny. Lad with a tracksuit bottom on, whatever, Under Armour, looked like a scally. And oh, okay, my Wi-Fi's gone down. No, are we back? Okay, it's back. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, so he was wearing a tracksuit bottom, and he had a newspaper in his hand. Honestly, I was like, "Where's this guy from?" It's like from a different planet. Oh, I've never seen anything like it. Oh, why is it buffering? Don't buffer. Don't buffer. Hang on. Sorry guys, I know it's buffering. Just give us a sec. Let me try and sort it. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to reset OBS. Give us a sec. I know it's buffering. Is that playing? Is it okay? Tell me if it's buffering, guys. It's kind of like in and out at the moment. Oh, it's so annoying when it does that. I just want to... Oh, I know why. It's because everyone's coming home from work. It's that time when it normally knocks off. Okay. Are we all good? Are we all good now? We're back? Connect around this time and everyone gets onto the internet, and it's Virgin in the area as well. It's normally... I was talking about it last night, actually. I was talking about the virus thing and the amount of devices. Interesting. Yeah, around this time it normally knocks off. If it is anything to do with that, it could just be because of OBS. He's back. It could just be to do with OBS because of some silly bug or something. That's very odd. It was like going on and going off for the longest of time. Like on like some sort of timer. What the bloody hell is that all about? I've never known that. Well, what I'll do, just to kind of give it a chance, I'll just knock it down by 2,000 kilobytes per second. We're just getting basically 2 megabytes less. 2 megabytes less data than before, which isn't really a problem. But just to give it a bit of headroom. Okay, right. Views quickly go back up though, don't they? That's the important thing at the moment, which I have noticed. If I go back on again, views quickly recover, which I've never actually had before, which I think is quite a good thing at the moment. Because normally, if people are not happy, it just stays at 4, or you know. As soon as I go online, and this is kind of like a testimony to the moderators I've got at the moment, the fantastic mods I've got. They're always ready. As soon as I go live, the minute I click go live, they're ready. They've got a message for me to pin. You know, I've never had that before. I did have mods previously, like 2 years ago, we were really good, but they weren't really into planes. They were good, they were always there, but they weren't really into planes. They kind of just were in it for each other and whatever. They're all in a big WhatsApp thing together, just kind of talking their own stuff, but they kind of moved channel, you know, from 1 month to the next, but yeah, it is definitely a good thing at the moment to have people who are ready all the time. The minute I go live, they're there, which is really good. And I know it's volunteering in a way. It's people don't get paid for it, but it is a really good thing. So Will and Ted and other people who are mods like Henry and all that, yeah, I feel quite proud of yourselves. We're doing well, doing well. It's not normally I say that. I've had some very average moderators in the past, people who say they'll be there and just kind of go off and do their own thing, or I don't know, come off nice and then don't want to do anything. So yeah, what's this? I got sausage sarnies for dinner. What the hell's sausage sarnies? What the fuck is that? I got all the other ones. Okay, right. Yeah, not a clue what... Oh, no, it must be something to do with data, because look ahead of us. Unless it's just a big bit of a map it needs to load, which could be the case. I think it is, yeah. Funny one. Could be just a bit of congestion in the networks. It happens, it's live, isn't it? Sarnies is slang for sandwich. Oh, sausage sandwiches. Sausage sandwiches. Yeah, my dad had chippy butties. We were watching the Liverpool game a few weeks ago. Yeah, class. Can't go wrong with a chip butty. I've never actually had one before. I actually really enjoyed it. I was like, actually quite good. Yeah, maybe like stick like some like bacon in there or something, or like with a bit of HB sauce on, or maybe like a... That just turns into like a breakfast barn then, doesn't it? As soon as you start adding, you know, meat and egg and whatever. What do you call it? HP sauce, it starts to become like a breakfast barn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite good with food though, I like my food. Yeah, I could eat anything. The only thing I don't really like is fish. Like salmon and sushi and, you know, like squid and all that. And I've had lobster before and it's like eating... I don't know, it's just really odd. It's like eating like a skull. Yeah, it's very weird. But yeah, I mean, I don't really, not a big fan on sushi or things to do with prawns. I've had prawns in the past. Yeah, I've had prawns and stuff like that. But yeah, I love salmon. I like salmon cucumber sandwiches. I like salmon on a sandwich, or like tuna, you know, on a sandwich. You know, I like that, like tuna paste and all that. Basically processed shit, basically. But yeah, I mean, I used to like what was it? Like a fish, salmon fish cakes. Is that it? Salmon fish cakes? I used to like them when I was a kid. From the chippy, yeah, salmon fish cakes and fries, yeah, like them. But I don't really like tapas. Don't really like tapas. Don't like things with like I'm not a big seafood lover. I'm really not. I like, yeah, prawns are funny though, because if you have one dodgy prawn, you can be very ill. Oh yeah, I've seen it as well. My nan and I think my mum had a dodgy prawn once when we were away, and she was, yeah, just not very well. Just makes you a little bit blocked up and stuff. But yeah, not great. But that's the thing with seafood. If you get one dodgy, it's not like chicken or like land meat. If you get seafood that's just a little bit off, or just something that's slightly dodgy, you can actually be very, very ill. Oh yeah. Yeah. Probably eats prawns for that reason. He's probably had a bad time with them. Yeah, prawns. I like prawns. I used to have them quite a bit. They're like weird little fingery things, aren't they? Like like little hooks. Like a finger turned into a hook, and like it's really weird. Yeah, alright. I'll have prawns again. Yeah, I would. Happily, but hang on. A minute ago, didn't I just say I didn't like prawns? The fuck? No, honestly, it's one of them. I prefer when I'm on holiday though. I'm a sucker. Eating all sorts of stuff, breakfast, and I tell you, when I was on holiday with my dad, first few weeks of Tenerife, first few days of Tenerife, sorry, before Mum and my sister joined us on that holiday a few months ago, which was actually like 2 months ago now. I can't believe it. I think we came back about 2 months ago as well. But anyway, every morning, because my mum wasn't obviously watching over and Dad wasn't under the thumb. Yeah. Me and him, breakfast with beer, 9 o'clock in the morning, do what we want. Manchester Airport, same, breakfast, beer, what can go wrong, you're on holiday. But you know, when the wife's there, it's like, no. Oh, funny. But yeah, we were a bit of a suckers, me and my dad. I think on the first, what did we have on the first day? Here we are, finally talking about something a bit about planes. At the Apiary Lounge at Manchester Airport, the Apiary Bar, whatever it's called. Not the Apiary. Isn't that the bloody... Oh, is that the... Oh no, that's AFA. I'm thinking of the AFA terminal. Sorry, no. Yeah, the Apiary Lounge in T2. They call it a lounge. It's more, you know, a restaurant. Morning kind of to brunch for the restaurant's good. Breakfast there, as well as 2 pints of Aspel. Got on the plane. 3 cans of Heineken. I think I had a pot noodle somewhere there in the middle of the flight, and yeah, and then we got down to Tenerife, and then what did we do for lunch, we had a big steak. That was it. We went there. I was just threw the stuff in the hotel. Worry about it later. And then got a bus to the Aegean area, which is basically right across town. Pancakes and bacon with syrup. Ah, yeah, that's like that's American food though, isn't it? So that's the sort of stuff my sister has for breakfast. She's not really into big breakfast. She's into more compact stuff like breakfast barns and pancakes. I'll never forget the time we went to Centre Parks in the Lake District. The size of the pancakes in one of the places were huge, like proper American sized pancakes, and you could have all sorts on. You could have egg on the pancakes and this, that, and the other. It's like treating it like an omelette. It's like, what? Oh, it was amazing. David Grimes there as well. Who was the guy who was messaging me last night? It's not him, is it? Yeah, that was George Wilder. I get confused with all of them. Anyway, so... Oh, another plane there. Whee! Anyway. So the big steak, chips, got a taxi. Oh no, I think we walked all the way back to Aegean. No, sorry, Los Cristianos, that's where we're staying. That's it. Haven't had pancakes or bacon for a while. For quite a while. And what did we have for tea that night? I can't remember. We had... Oh... What did we have? We had pizza or half-roast chicken in one of the places. Yeah, we're suckers. We're just big meat eaters. Honestly, Ted would hate it. Oh, and the next day we had burgers. Yeah, big burgers and all that. Oh no, and I had the raw chicken as well. And then, yeah, just on holiday. Chinese, stir-fry stuff. Indian food. But I've never tried a Mongolian, I would like that. But, yeah, just normally on holiday. It's breakfast, steak. Big steaks for, lunch and whatever. Half-roast chickens, pizzas. Yeah, don't normally eat pizza on holiday, to be honest. I might do if he can do it really well, but I'm very fussy with pizzas. I like big crusts and all that, and stuffed crusts and cheese that's like not too salty, but just right, Yeah. I don't like bacon. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like bacon because of the amount of fat that's in it. To be honest, I can eat bacon with fat and without the fat. I'm not fussed, but that's me. I'll be saying I butter my toast with lard next, won't I? Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, burgers. I do like burgers. For the longest time, I didn't like them, but and I think I was like looking at stuff that the fast food places made, and I was like, yeah, get that away from me. And I'm into like the big American burgers. The big, like big mile high burgers. I love them. Yeah, like the massive ones. I like yeah, well presented burgers. Chicken burgers, not so much. Don't really like chicken burgers. I don't know. Not really the biggest of fan. I know McDonald's do like a fish fillet burger. What the fuck is that? All seriousness though, yeah. Oh, here's the Alps. Might have a bit of turbulence. Might put the seatbelt sign on. Oh, what a load of rubbish. Yeah, I like a lot of food, but I like healthy food as well. I know I sound like I'm eating a load of rubbish. I like salads and stuff, and that's the thing on holiday as well. I suppose in this country as well, it depends on how well the salad's been washed. If it hasn't been washed properly, you can, just like prawns, you can get very ill. If more so, if you've had salad that hasn't been washed properly or cleaned. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone will like go around like a jug of water now and pour it on like the salad because I've said so. Like some hand sanitizer in there. Sucks that almost every good food is so unhealthy. Well, not all. tuna salad's nice. Pasta salad. I had that. No, I had that last night. Did I have that last night? I think so, because I had ham and cheese butty at my nan's. I didn't say my nan and granddad's then. See, my nan's good at making food as well. She like, damn, soup, curry, potato curry, like a aloe chat kind of thing. Yeah, it's always well done. Seems to like to cook scrambled egg in the microwave, which I've never understood, but oh well. Yeah, but we had pie. Did we have pie last night? I can't remember. Did I have a pie? I had a pie last night, and the night before I think I had tuna salad, tuna pasta salad. That was it. I get confused because we've got like a meal planner, and it changes each week. Because we like to spice it up. I think tonight it might be chicken or stir fry, which is nice. My dad makes that. So I'm talking about food. Why am I talking about food? I never used to talk about food on this channel. Honestly, never. I don't know why all of a sudden I do. I don't know if it's because I think people are more interested in that subject, maybe. Or it's psychological. I don't know. Maybe I'm just becoming a big fat greedy bugger. Could be anything. Could be bloody anything. But if someone puts a Cadbury's in front of my face, I wouldn't hesitate. The only vegetables I like is cauliflower, broccoli. They're the worst words in the English language, them. Put together. Sweet corn, peppers, and a few other things. Cauliflower and broccoli. Wow. It's more offensive than some swear words, those words, honestly. Particularly broccoli. Who likes broccoli? Do you watch Astroom? What's bloody Astroom? Never heard of it, sorry. Yeah, give me 5 more minutes and I'll probably start talking about food again. And Garfield. Lasagna as well. I like lasagna. Yeah, I don't like but that's the thing, I've never had lasagna. Away from home, I've always had homemade lasagna. Always, never had it. So the only lasagna I've ever known is my mum's lasagna. When I was a kid, I called it Mama's lasagna. Fucking dick. Next flight's Warsaw. Oh yeah, what with Wizz Air. Yeah, I can do. Wizz Air come out of Liverpool actually. Cauliflower just tastes like tap water a bit. I have a question for you, Sam. Would you be able to feed your phone camera through OBS onto a stream? Depends what phone it is. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, you can do it. It's any video import it can take. As long as it's not something stupid. But if it's got a viewfinder, normally, yeah. But you need a few cables. I think you need either a lightning to HDMI, and then have a HDMI that goes into a HDMI to USB reader, like a capture card, and then into the computer, and then it could read it. You can definitely do it, yeah. I'm only suggesting that method because I know some people stream it, but you can have some sort of latency with some of that, and if you're doing a commentary with it, with a stream, which I'm assuming he's doing and asking about, I wouldn't recommend it because you will have latency from the Wi-Fi to the, yeah. You can do it though. I'll never forget 2020. I was trying to connect the my capture card. Oh no, what my Panasonic camcorder, and basically used the YouTube app on the phone and have some sort of device that recognised the camcorder into the phone, so I could use the camcorder as my iPhone's camera. if that makes sense. So I could stream, and YouTube would be able to detect it as my phone's camera, so I could do streaming in a very budget-friendly way, which you can't do. And I don't think you still can't do it unless you do some sort of go through some weird app or other streaming platform, which is normally a bit dodgy, something a little bit foreign or out there, or established, whatever. But yeah, I remember I was trying to connect, basically use my camcorder's camera, the camcorder, as my iPhone's camera. So when I turned on my phone, went into the photo thing, I could look around and go, hey, I can zoom in. I've got like 32 times zoom here. This is really good. I remember I was trying to really cheat the system, but you can't do it. I tried everything from using different cables to, oh yeah, didn't work though. I had to obviously buy an expensive modem and do it that way. So yeah, I mean, you got to remember, back then I didn't have a lot of money. You know, I was whatever, 19, 18, 19, didn't have a lot of money. I was on basically a bursary from the school, so it was just saving up. You know, it's not like now where, you know, I've done quite well on YouTube, and some of the videos I did years ago, you know, make me the money I have now. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but I can get about, you know, I can book things at my will. So yeah, I said, don't you stream from Mosnock anymore? Well, I will be tomorrow for the 7.4. Yeah, I do stream from Mosnock. Yeah, I do, but it's normally when it suits me. It is a good location, though. Definitely is it's a underappreciated location. I know a lot. I never forget. I won't mention what stream it was, but one streamer said, "Oh, I wouldn't do Mosnock because there's too many bars in the way." And I'm just going, what? Look at the view, mate. There's bars and more trees and bars at Myrtle Avenue, but loads of people stream down there. Hello, Alano. So would you just recommend going off YouTube or Streamlabs? I think you got to pay for Streamlabs. I'd go from YouTube. He's on a budget of 30 quid. Yeah, it's rough going sometimes. Well, it was for me back then, because I had to literally take out a grant to pay for my modem. Like, this is like 2021 times. Because you got to remember, I'd spent all of my previous YouTube money made up from, this is really collected from 5 years, which was like 2,000 or 3,000 quid I'd made from all the Minecraft stuff I did and all that in 2000, and just constant kind of levering out videos constantly, you know, from like 2015 to 2018. Then we took the monetization thing away because all these kids were making money on YouTube and YouTube didn't want to pay them or it was illegal or whatever. Yeah, I'd made something like a total of 3,500 or something. 3,500. Was it 300? It wasn't 300,000. No way. Was it 3,000? 3,500? I think it's 3,500. I think it was. Or close to that, anyway. Anywhere from 1,800 to 3,500, something like that. Like, so you ever had shots? Yeah, it's good in not HDR. 360, isn't it? I mean, tomorrow I could do it in 360, but I don't know if people would appreciate that. People like me zoom, and because it's a 7.4 as well. I really want to zoom in on it and stuff. But yeah, I spent a lot of my money on plane models in 2020 to 2021. I was talking about this last night. I'd spent so much money on it, you couldn't afford a setup anymore. So, well, a new setup for the airport shows, so I had to get a grant. Worked really hard for the views and all that back then. Well, I think they just came because no one was really streaming at Manchester at the start of 2022. It's not like now. It was just me and airliners. That was it. It's not like now where it's a oversaturated market, and it's absolutely crazy. You know, it was quite tough going at the start, but got there in the end. I think by summer 2022, from when obviously I first bought that modem, which was November 21, I'd made, well, since the views jumped up because of obviously increased air traffic and, you know, obviously increased stream quality and frequency and all that. Because I timed it just right as well. I didn't want to spend the money on all that equipment. Because I already had the camcorder, I had the laptop, I knew exactly what I was doing. I think I finally decided how the setup was going to be, I think February 2021 or something like that, or anywhere from February to June 2021. I remember I was saying, oh, I'm going to get a Sony A7 and all that, and I just thought in the end, I'm not going to be able to buy a modem because I'm going to have to buy a lens for the thing as well, for the Sony A7, because it doesn't come with a bloody big lens. So I just thought I'll just stick on the camcorder, and just spend the money wisely on the bloody, well, for models and the modem. So yeah, but from around December 21 to June or July 2022, I'd made something like, I think, 3,000 on YouTube, just in that short space of time. So it can be done. It can be done. I think the next year it was better, and last year it was good as well. It's just this year, it's just like, I should really get down to the airport. So what cables would I need? I have the HDMI. Well, if you've got HDMI, you need... It depends on your laptop. If you've got a laptop... First of all, has he got a laptop? That's the thing. If he hasn't got a laptop, it's going to be a problem. But there's nothing wrong with phone streaming. It's just that you need to really be streaming in landscape, not portrait. To be honest, wasn't keen on the 360 cam, sorry. No, I appreciate that. I mean, I was trying something different, and I'm still gonna use it, definitely, because I spent something like 300 quid on it. I can use it on trip reports and anything, but with the streams, I just need to be really close to the planes. I mean, we found that out at Heathrow, didn't we, the hard way in March or something. Like, I need to be really close to the planes because it just hasn't got the zoom, and because it's a compressed video you're watching it through. It's not like fresh, like, you know, the setup at Manchester where it's coming straight out of a camera. It's basically a compressed file. It's a compressed playback of what's on the video or on the 360 cam onto the phone, and then streaming it from the phone to YouTube. So that's how it works. So there's no cables involved. It can be without batteries and cables going into batteries. It is probably the only wireless setup in streaming technology at any airport in the world, because there's no wires involved. It's just using the camera, 360 cam, and then wirelessly going to the phone. I can do it wired, but then I can't charge it. So yeah, it's kind of that problem. Yeah, I have a laptop. Well, for the HDMI from the phone to the laptop, you need some sort of HDMI capture card that goes into the USB, so like a Ugreen capture card. Just HDMI to USB, that's all you need to put into Amazon. Capture card, and you can find them for as little as 15 quid. Okay. Yeah, some people liked it, some people didn't. Most people liked it. But I didn't. I felt like I was obliged to do it because no one was changing at Manchester. No one was evolving. I just thought, right, I'm doing it and put my foot down. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try something new. I still want to use it, but I still want to use it for streams. But it's gonna be good when if I go down to Heathrow again. I will go down to Heathrow again. That it would be good then. If we go down to Schiaffos, it'd be great then. Manchester, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could do it tomorrow for the 7.4 coming in, but I prefer the zoom on the 7.4. That's the thing. but I'm not really making a name for myself by, well, not using it, you know. When did I last use it? March. And before that I last used it in October, and then before that I used it in July and August. So I haven't used it a great deal. I haven't used it much. But at Heathrow I really probably streamed approximately for about 6 hours with it, all at different locations. Moss Snook, 09 left, and Moss Snook again. So I streamed at, well, I was at 2 locations at 2 different times of the day. Well, the same location at different times of the day, but yeah, I was, oh god, that was such a difficult day. It was a fun day, it was really grueling, but my god. Didn't get the views I wanted, but I was there primarily just to go down to Heathrow, just to enjoy myself, but also to, you know, kind of, see what's going on with the 360 cam. Give it a little bit of bit of playtime, which I think was good. That's the thing though with people who watch aviation. They're very they don't want to be alienated. They don't. It's like a TV show. So as soon as something's different, it's not. Or it's considered to be, oh god, you know, a little bit alien to them, or I don't know. Don't want to watch it because it's different, which is not right in itself, but you know, if you give it a chance like Alano did and actually come to the conclusion like, okay, other people like it, I don't like it, that's fine, because at least I've actually watched hours of it and made a final opinion. But yeah, give it a chance. Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget first time I went down there and tested it, and it worked. I mean, obviously I'd tested it out before that, because I remember, I think it was just before, when did I first test it? I'd had the camera for a couple of weeks before I started it, but honestly it was yeah, it was kind of a bit tough, because at first it was streaming it, but with one camera at the front. It was streaming everything, but in that like omnidirectional kind of format, but it was only streaming it from the camera at the front of the device, and I was like, oh bloody hell, that's rubbish, isn't it? It's because YouTube didn't have something on, or I don't know, and you've got to connect it using the stream key and the URL, the backup URL, and you've got to put a slash into somewhere, otherwise it won't work. Some slash that is like code for this is 360, and it took me hours to find that information out, like the dark forums of Reddit and all that. Yeah, that took forever. So it was tough to get it started, to be honest. But as soon as I got the hand of it, it was fine. It's like HDR, really. HDR was difficult because it was new, and now it's like another HDR stream. Been doing them for like nearly a year now. You know. But no, with 360, I definitely need to do more 360. It's just I never go to the low landing point. I normally go on a Saturday now, and well, I always go on a Saturday, but I'm always at the RVP. Because people come and join me there, and people travel from Wakefield to come and see me and stuff, and I don't really want to screw them over, because it could be the highlight of a week, you know. I value friendship, despite what some people might say. You won't be doing the south side unless you squash yourself in between everyone else. I see Starmer's employment rights bill is going well. Oh god, it's going into politics. Alright, okay, let me just check where I am. I'm over France. Oh, you wouldn't believe what someone said to me today. Was that the tap, watching my sister take her? How many times have I said that today? Nobody cares. Yeah, my sister's in Dublin. I watched her take off and I had a little drink. I was like, cool, you know. And some old woman came up to me and said, "Excuse me, are you French? You look French." And I'm like, French? She said, "Well, you're very thin." I was thinking, like, are you an artist or something? Because most thin people are like artists or really creative. I'm like, well, not a time to mention the YouTube channel. But yeah, I got GCSE art. And she was like, "I knew it. But are you French?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not bloody French, I'm English. Go away." I said, "You look great." And then she went off. Bloody hell. No wonder I don't want to go out again. French have bushy eyebrows, Sam. Oh. That's why. That's why. Oh my god. Bloody hell. That was funny. Yeah, that made me laugh. I was like, what's just happened? You know when something random happens like that, or someone compliments you or says something, you're just like, And then I was getting served behind the bar. Not behind the bar, in front of a bar. Well, yeah, why would I be getting served behind the bar? And some guy said, it was him who was first, the good looking lad. And I was like, oh, well, no, who's this fella? And he said, hey, look at that grin, look at that grin. I was like laughing like, oh, look at that. Yeah, full of bloody weirdos. I don't know who's let them out. I'm talking much my eyebrows are thick and black. Yeah, no, I'm not French. So funny though, honestly, so funny. I was like, Jesus, let's get out of here. Alright, been streaming for 2 hours nearly. Alright, see you later, Will. Enjoy your sausage sandwich, whatever you're having. Hey. Yeah, when she said, are you French? I felt like saying bonjour. I was just like, oh no, don't do that, Sam, don't do that. Because she would just start talking forever and ever and ever then. Oh man, does that look better actually? The different thing on there. I turned it off a few minutes ago. Bypass, expand. See, it looks a little oversaturated with expand, doesn't it? On the playback, watching it. Yeah, it's just a little too bright. I think it's better on same as bypass as input or whatever. Same as input. Yeah, that's better. It's better. Yeah, so the school I'm working in now, just doing some paperwork. They're processing my DBS, and I think all the references are actually on the paper. They're not having to call everyone and do this and do that. They've got the references already, so it's a lot more organised. Not more organised. Yeah, weird situation. I think all my bad looks come though. I was very upset though when I had to leave that place. Very, very upset. You know, I enjoyed it. I settled in really well, and it's a bit odd though. I'm going in PE uniform. I always thought, what school in the area sends the kids with PE uniform? It's almost like they're not, because normally with schools, especially high schools, they're getting them prepared for work. You know, wearing a uniform and stuff, normally presentable and smart. But I don't know, going in a PE uniform like 4 days a week I was just like, it's a bit odd. I remember saying, I'll never forget, first walked into my first lesson, I think it was like year 9, just walked in, I was like, why are you all in PE uniform? And they were all like, oh, that's how the school works. I'm like, okay, and I just sat down. Yeah, that was just something I observed. I was like, what's going on here? This isn't the uniform I saw when I was in my first interview. Yeah, very odd. So all those lot will get jobs when they're old, and they'll be going in like PE uniform, won't they? They'll be like, what's a blazer? What's a tank top? What's a polo shirt? What's a tie? What's that do? Gotta skip with it. Yeah, it's like it's a bit odd. Okay, in our school, when I was at school, okay, I think during COVID times they actually let kids go home in their PE kit at a time because they didn't want everyone in the changing rooms, you know, because of the social distancing or whatever. Because I haven't used that word for the longest of time. Yeah, social distancing, quarantining, and lockdown. They're 3 words or 4 words more like. I haven't used for the longest of times. Well, 3 years. I think it might be to do with that actually. I don't know. Don't know much about the schools to be honest. Don't care. Certainly don't care now. I'm right in the fucking place. How's the flight so far? It's going good. Yeah, it's kind of chill. Talked about food. We talked about me apparently now being French. And what else were we talking about? I'd never remember. 5 minutes ago, what was I talking about? I never remember. Good. So funny on Saturday night. I go to this bar right in Rock Ferry. It's quite a rough place, but I like rough places. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just spoiling for a fight. I don't know. But go in there, sit at the bar because one of the lads I get on with quite well behind the bar. He's quite intelligent. He goes to university and all that, and it's like a sports mentor. So it's like private tuition in sports. Yeah, he's a nice lad. Very nice lad. And there's a young girl who works with him. And she's in like about 16, 17, whatever. And she was blaming him for something. It was so funny. And she said, I don't know why I'm blaming you because I can't even remember what you did. I was like, women. It's women for you, mate. She was angry, but she couldn't remember what she was angry about. Oh, it's... Because I'd had a bit, I was literally like... laughing my head off, like falling off the seat and stuff. I was like, oh god. Bloody brilliant. I'm popping in and out because I'm watching England and you French. Okay, what? Who are England on tonight? I never knew England were on tonight. Netherlands are playing tonight, not England. Where? I'm watching England. Am I watching it? I didn't know England were on tonight. When are they on? England. Oh yeah, it starts. Oh, Senegal. We're playing against bloody Senegal. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. Oh no, probably shouldn't say it. You won't be able to know which team's which. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. There's some amazing footballers in the UK. The Netherlands, to be honest, I actually said to my dad the other day, I'd rather support Spain or Holland. You know, World Cup qualifiers and stuff, whatever. Euros, World Cup. I'd rather support. I just don't think. I mean, why are he playing? Who are we playing the other night? Jordan Henderson. He was a good footballer. He's an old man now. Thomas Tuchel is bloody Tucheling around with that shit. You know, he's just not a good... He's had his time. It's either him or Harry Kane. It's just like, they're both slow old guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why he's starting them with him. But I said, I think England are that much of a disgrace as a football team. I really do. I'd feel more proud of myself than supporting Spain or Holland. Maybe more the Netherlands than Spain. But, yeah. England versus Senegal. Yeah, pointless friendly. Yeah, it's just a friendly, that's all it is. And no, Eddie Howe is he's not going to be the next England manager. He's a Geordie legend. Kick-off is 9:45, so literally 5 minutes. Everyone's going to go now. Alan Shearer is much better than that Slob Kane. True. I mean, they are friendly for qualifier games, so basically we're just qualifying for who. It's just like getting selected. It's like a selection of who gets to play and who doesn't, who plays shit or whatever. I think so, anyway. We're just training them up. I mean, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Romania versus Cyprus. San Marino versus Austria. And Finland versus Poland. I know. They'll kick off at the fucking same time, don't they? Kenya versus Chad. It's going well for Kenya. Sweden. Yep. 4-2. Right, I'll see you guys later. I'm just gonna watch the England get 'em and joking. I'm gonna get down. Just fly a little bit faster, boss. Get back from football. Quick. What country are we over? I've failed to care. Actually, I don't know. Oh, here we go. I think we're over France, or maybe Switzerland. I think we're over Switzerland. There we go. Went down. I can't zoom out. Oh, thank God. Ah, okay, we're not that far away. Yeah, but we are doing quite well. I mean, how long has the stream been? The stream has been... hasn't been 45 minutes. It's only saying that because I've stopped OBS halfway through it. What's YouTube saying? No, I don't want to go live. I'm already live. Why do I want to go live again? Excellent connection, folks. I've been live for... Oh, it doesn't say. Yeah, it will include the remainder. The remainder... Well, sorry, but before I stopped the stream before because of connection issues. Bloody hope so, anyway. Turn the face cam on, I'll scare myself. Done. Look at my hair. I've stuck my fingers in the sockets. In the sockets. So it shouldn't be too long until we get to Manchester. No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's saying the stream's been 47 minutes. It's because I had to go offline and then online. No, basically, the start of the stream still exists. Somewhere, but it just won't show it because that's not how YouTube works. It says I've been live for 2 hours and 17 minutes overall. Right, thank God I found that. I was panicking then. So I've actually been live 2 hours 17 minutes. That's not bad. It's not bad. Ugh, just gonna sit back and relax now, am I? I don't know if my dad's watching it. I'm not sure. I might go and watch second half if I've landed in time, which I should have done. I can't increase my throttle because it goes mad. Oh yeah, we're over that storm now, aren't we? Not that there was any turbulence, just thought I'd do it. Showing 2 hours for me, it's not for me. It's showing 49 minutes. I don't know if it's an account thing, I'm not sure. Hang on, switch account. I'm just going to switch my account around. Was it showing a stream from a year ago? No. It says 47 minutes for me. Whoa. Ah. Bang. Where's everyone gone? Most people have probably gone to watch the game. Ted's gone for his tea. Will. And someone else went. People are watching the football game, that's why, and the weather's nice outside. Cider. We're going over Germany now, I think. We over Germany? Yep. But yeah, that McDonald's in Germany was rubbish, honestly. It's just outside, well, as you're going into Dusseldorf Airport, there's a McDonald's and a KFC, and I was like, right, not going KFC. Don't care. If everyone agrees we go there, I'm not going. And eventually, we just sat up. I think we bought like 5 cans of Heineken or something, I can't remember. And we just sat, me and Martin and Jamie, we just sat on a seat for like 2 hours, just talking life, really, just talking about life. Sat in the middle of the airport. It's the middle of a night, like a summer night, isn't it? No one really wants to be there. People just want to get on their holidays, and we're just like, we've just been for a day in Tenerife and we've flown back. And to be honest, when I arrived the next morning from Dusseldorf, I lost all sense of time. I couldn't work out what was yesterday and what was today. That night felt so long, honestly, but we were just in it together, and I was just like, in the end I was like, right, I'm a little hungry, I'm going to go down to McDonald's and get just a burger. And I mean, it's the definition of insanity, because I knew what the state of it would be. Run over, the sauce, the ketchup everywhere, flying out of it, cheese all marinated all over it. Rubbish. And that's what I got. And I didn't even eat the end of it, I just chucked it in the bin and went, oh, ah. And I think I had a coffee from there. Didn't learn my lesson, did I? I don't do football. That's why I'm watching this. I'm still here, just being very quiet. I work at Aegean Man as a ramp agent. It's such a nice aircraft. When it comes in, it is nice. To be honest, it is quite. The livery is quite similar to Egypt Air and what's the other one? Egypt Air. Kuwait. Yeah, Egypt Air, Kuwait and Aegean. Their liveries are so... I know they're not similar, but for me, they all blend into one, and I don't know why. But yeah, it is a nice livery. Nice to have you in the chat. Nice plane. To be honest, I've zoomed into this plane quite a lot when it's been on the ramp. Burger King is fantastic. Guess who's back? Back again. He's back. He's had his tea. Yeah. I remember when we used to bring the 321Neo in with Aegean. I think they still do, but there was a point when we brought in quite a lot. I think it was around like September or June 2022. It was just there a lot. It's like the Air Transat A330, wasn't it? That never comes in anymore because they can't even fill an A330 with Air Transat. It's I don't know. They just can't get the passenger numbers anymore. Manchester just can't. I mean, really, the only North American airline that really comes in is Norse, isn't it? Yeah, bit of a shame. And I know Virgin and Aer Lingus do a lot of the stuff as well, but yeah, it's just not really great. Yeah, they definitely do. I mean, all the stuff's gone to the south now with the American stuff, or actual American airlines. Yeah, it's all gone to the south, you know, Gatwick and Heathrow, they all get the stuff now, and Manchester just don't get it anymore, unfortunately. It's quite sad. Our midfield for England is so poor. Yeah, well, I don't think that Thomas Tuchel is fit enough, to be honest, for the job. I just don't think he is. I'm not saying Southgate was better. Southgate was a bloody donkey. Well, apparently, that... what was his name? Coote. He's working for Every now. David Coote. Oh my god. The foul referee that called Jurgen Klopp a German whatever. Yeah, he works for Every now. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a budget airport. It is, and I make no apologies for saying Manchester Airport is literally just a base. I know the guys from Flight found that funny, but it's true. It is quite funny as well, but it is true. Because I remember years back, and obviously I've heard this from numerous people, back in the day it was called Manchester International Airport, you know. And now the only thing that's really international about it is the Emirates A380 and a couple of the Asian carriers and the Middle Eastern carriers, and that's it. And I remember they said in the 90s and early 2000s, we'll never have the likes of EasyJet and Ryanair based at our airport, and look what's happened. So yeah, just lack of standards really, but also it's obviously money, and you know, T3 is literally just a Ryanair terminal, isn't it? I wouldn't be at all surprised if Ryanair literally buy that section of, because Ryanair have bought out airports in the past, and when they don't get the passenger numbers, they move on. The airport, it closes the airport. But I wouldn't be at all surprised in a couple of years, maybe 15 years, if Ryanair expand or whatever, and British Airways go, oh, T3 is whatever, but this T3 is a bit grotty, isn't it? You know, the quality of T3 isn't of our standard, or of our, you know, our calibre of our class of service or whatever, or it's about pedigree or whatever, or paramount. I wouldn't be at all surprised if British Airways go to a different terminal, to be honest. Like, seriously. Because the way T3 is. And Ryanair just take over. Because what airline's going to T3? British Airways, Ryanair. Don't say Malta and Euro... what are they called? Lauda, because that's all part of a Ryanair subsidiary, isn't it? But Loganair, British Airways, Ryanair, and I think that is it. Literally. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if Ryanair actually buy that section of the airport. Because however Manchester would sell it for, would probably be quite happy for the way the management is there at the moment, you know. I mean, the way they've done the... and obviously this is greatest respect to Palm Tree 2007. He works there, but honestly, the way they've put advertisements all over T2 on the jet bridges and on the, you know, kind of the bit that sections terminal from the jet bridge, it looks disgraceful. I'm sorry, they paid however much money for glass jet bridges, and they've just covered them up with advertisements, so it's just all grey inside and dark. That's Manchester. You wonder why they bother. Well, that's like £2 million for them, probably, for advertising. And that's it, and they'll probably take it down and replace it with something else. And it just looks... Or Revolut, that's it, yeah, it's all Revolut advertising all over T2 now. It just looks rubbish. And the fact that you can't see out the jet bridges now, because they've put all the advertising all up the jet bridge, the glass jet bridge, the new glass jet bridges in T2. It's just like, wow. What an airport, eh? What an airport. I mean, that's what Carl said as well. When he went to Heathrow on his own whilst I was on my holidays, he said when he took off 2-3 right out of Manchester airport. I know it is basically a construction site at the moment, which is probably why a lot of the airlines aren't going there. But still, he said the way it looks from above is horrendous. Honestly, it looks like some sort of like Legoland or something, like all different colours and all different patches of... Oh, we've scored! Hey! Oh no, I'm not interested in England, what am I saying? You know, it just looks disgraceful. You know, compared to the way Heathrow looks, or Amsterdam Schiphol, or Frankfurt, or Orlando, or, you know, JFK. You know, it's all kind of organised and it's all got a similar architecture. You should have just said Manchester, it's all over the place. That's probably why the airlines don't want to go there. Who's got a promotion from Premier League ref to Every? REF. What the fuck am I saying? I hate Ryanair, British Airways and Loganair. Yeah, that is it. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Ryanair actually buy T3. And I'm not saying they will. Before someone goes, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying they will. I'm saying I wouldn't be at all surprised if they do. Because I know what people like on the internet if they don't like the sound of something. I'm not saying it'll happen. Just saying it could suit them and it could fall on that side. My nan turns the TV channel. Trivago adverts with Jurgen over. She hates his teeth. Well, not his teeth, are they? They're fake teeth, aren't they? They're made in China somewhere, his teeth. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp's teeth, he had them all taken out, didn't he? And that's why they look great, because they're not real teeth. Yeah. Poor Jurgen. Really, it's only EasyJet and Ryanair. Middle East and Asian Airlines. Yeah, that is it. I mean, there are some kind of good stuff. Well, I was looking at the variety of the stuff that was coming into Iceland a few days ago and Dublin. I know Dublin's an international airport, but still, it's still better than, it's more interesting than Manchester. You know, Dublin probably isn't bigger than Manchester. I mean, it's probably the most underused twin runway airport in the whole world, Manchester. Probably. Apart from an RAF or military base. But honestly, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, we've got a train station going in there. They've got a bus station. And it's like they've grown out of it. Not grown into it, it's like they've grown out of it. You know, they had all these wonderful things put into the airport to expand its reach for people far and wide, and it's like they've grown out of it. Sorry. Grown out of it completely. Like they're not big enough for all that. It's sad, really. I mean, you see that Sky Bridge, there's hardly anyone in it. Honestly, a couple of families. I mean, I walked down there at peak hours, and there's like no one in there going to T1. It's just like, jeez, sad. Philip Whitehead's here. Tea from Turkey. But yeah, it's kind of weird. That's Manchester for you. I mean, I don't mean to hate on them, but it's just like, you know, come on. Why do you really need to update all your terminals? I mean, okay, I get T2, but I just don't understand the whole thing with updating T1 and T3, really. I mean, they're functional, they work. I don't know why they're having to put themselves through that sort of chaos with move it whilst they're already kind of struggling with passenger numbers probably and getting airlines and attracting new carriers. I just don't know why they're putting themselves through that. I know it's COVID, I know they say that, but there's loads of airports all around the world that have bounced back. But yeah, it is my local airport, but I would say Liverpool statistically are probably doing better than Manchester because they can actually attract airlines like, you know, Jet2, Sunwings. I mean, the amount of new airlines Liverpool has gotten in the last 2 years, it's quite good. They're growing Liverpool airport, whereas Manchester seems to be shrinking. You know, they're kind of like shrinking out of having a train station built into the airport and a bus station. And I mean, they've got where the RVP is now, well, where that section of land was for the overflow car park, that's going to be turned into a bus cleaning place. Like, do they really need it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Slob Kane. Newcastle Airport is the best, Sam. Of course it is. Just realised I'm on 99 subs. Hey. He only needs one more subscriber and he's at 100. Here you are. Do him a favour, guys. Subscribe to the bus fella. Is that Flight Sim 2020 or 24? Yeah, it's amazing that he says that because that's clearly, you know, how indifferent those games are. Well, that's what I meant anyway. Or similar. Yeah, it's 2020, not 24. But that's clearly how similar they look. Shocking that, isn't it? Normally you can tell, can't you, with games, which one's the better one. But I mean, I did look at the other day, and apparently Flight Sim 24, it includes more atmospheric fog or something, or some sort of blur, and people don't like it because it obstructs their flying, or if they're doing anything fast in a fast jet, you can't turn it off or something with a blur. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, most people would be able to notice. But I mean, I have watched footage on YouTube and I can't tell which one's what, and that's the whole point. You know, people have bought a game that really is just could have been an update in this game for better lighting and physics. That's all that is. But I'm not knocking it, but I wouldn't buy it. I know loads of people pre-ordered it. 24 and were very disappointed, and that's why all I did was I took one look at this game, took one look at how Microsoft run games nowadays, like Minecraft, it's a shambles, and this can be difficult at times, and just went, okay, if you released it 1 year ago and they think they can wrap up a game in 11 months, okay, I'm not gonna get it, because I just knew it was gonna be bad, and it was. Okay, I know a lot of the bugs are fixed now, but that's not the point. That's what I was saying at the time. I have 2020 and X-Plane 12. I've never had X-Plane 12. I think the physics and flying dynamics are better in X-Plane 12. T1's my favourite terminal. Love it. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think they should be removing or working on T1, because I think all they need to do is just kind of give it a bit of a facelift inside. Get some little LED lights all around it and kind of give it a bit of a facelift. I don't think we literally need to knock it down and do all this crazy stuff. I really don't. Are they knocking T1 down at Manchester or just redeveloping it, Sam? Rumours going around? That's what we're saying. I think they're knocking it down. I think. Or they might be building onto it or something, I don't know. But I don't know why, because all they're doing is kind of just updating an EasyJet terminal. That's all T1 is, isn't it? An EasyJet terminal. An EasyJet terminal and a Aer Lingus terminal. And kind of begs the question. I mean, you look at T1. The only international airline that goes into T1 is Etihad, Turkish Airlines. I'm trying to think now. That Bangladesh, whatever. I'm in Bangladesh at very odd times of the day. And I think that's it. I mean, I'm sorry, but what airport in the world has a terminal? I mean, look at Heathrow or somewhere, Gatwick. You know. Or maybe the C-section in Amsterdam. Think of the amount of international airlines that could be going through there and into there. You know, China Southern, American Airlines, Delta. You know, all of these. Japan Airlines, Cathay Pacific. I mean, just, you know, it is. It's like, I don't know why. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. But I'm not an airport exec. I don't know how they think. So, you know, it was a few years ago Jet2 used to fly from T1. Yeah, I've never actually flown Jet2 from T1. I never used to fly. I think it was Albania, Turkey, and was it Portugal from T1? Yeah, I think so. But I think with Faro, because it was a 330 when I went to Portugal 2 years ago, they put it on T2, so it was T2. I always remember being confused about that. Emirates used T1 as well. Oh yeah, it's Emirates, sorry. I don't know, I mean, I think the most successful terminal at Manchester is T2. Really, I really do. But you know, for the whole size of T1, I think we could have so many more airlines in there. You know, so many more. Not just international, but you know, package holiday and stuff. I mean, I don't know where that Norse parks. Where does Norse go? What terminal does Norse go into? I don't even know. Is it T2? Was it a remote stand on T2? I don't know. It's really odd. I'm not knocking Manchester, but I don't know. It's just they could do with so many more airlines, you know. Yeah. I mean, all you need to do is look back at some video. I've got loads of DVDs from Carl and all this stuff from early 2000s to 90s. Some of the stuff from V8, and just look at it, you know. I mean, you know, Air Transat L1011. What does Air Transat use now? An A321Neo that probably isn't full. Whole thing with the what's it called? Jordanian promised a 787. They can only fill a 319. Little stuff like that. It's the same with the 74 with Virgin. 2 747s a day. You know. Now it's, you know, as well as loads of 330s, 332s. Now it's just maybe 3 330s and 2 A350s, maybe 1 at best, and 1 goes to bloody Edinburgh at the moment. But all they do, Virgin, now, because of that, they just increase the ticket prices. So they're kind of making it 2 times over, you know. Because they can't fill a 74 anymore, they can only fill a 350. So they're trying to double it to kind of make up for that passenger loss. Sad. Shame. It's definitely alive and well, though. And obviously you get your European stuff in, like Lufthansa and KLM and all that. Oh yeah. Eurowings and stuff. That section though, around where T2, the Pier 1 areas, you know, that little section where we've got Eurowings, KLM and other stuff, that's quite a nice section, that, you know. Got like a few little airlines going on. Yeah. Yeah, looks quite good. Virgin's for millionaires. Well, I think you just need to save up with it. I mean, my mum and dad are not interested in going to America. It's Virgin, hence the name. Have you ever watched the airline program, Sam, from a few years ago? Here's back. It shows you at Manchester Airport in 1997. Oh yeah, I've watched that. Yeah, and we started in the very first episode of old T2 interior inside. Oh yeah, I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched it. Old Britannia and all that, and Air 2000 and all that. Yeah, we might have holiday airlines that were going then. Crazy. And Thomas Cook were good, weren't they? Okay, come on. Flight's starting to drag a bit now. We can't go into the back either, because you can't get into the back on this version. What was it going to do? It's going to put that on the screen. Britannia now 2E. Yep. Oh god, who else was there? Was there Ryan, or did they go in the 80s? I can't remember. I'm trying to think. First Choice, that was another one. Be My Baby. Monarch, how did I forget them? Yeah, I mean, out of choice, obviously. EasyJet were very small. Probably how it should have been. And, yeah, Virgin. I'm trying to think of other airlines. Wasn't there one called Caledonian? There was one, I don't know if they were a holiday airline as such, but there was one called British Caledonian and Cal Air and stuff. They weren't really holiday airlines though. But the amount of airlines that are just gone. Laker as well. Well, they weren't 90s, they were more 80s. You had a variety, now it's just all A321Neos everywhere. And 737 Maxes. Another airline that went along with Thomas Cook, Wizz Air and Monarch, sadly. Wizz Air haven't gone bankrupt, have they? Have Wizz Air gone bankrupt? Wizz Air haven't gone bankrupt, no way. Have they? No, they haven't gone bankrupt. They're still flying. Not Wizz Air. Flybe. I was about to say. I was tracking a Wizz Air today. I was like, this is news I haven't heard about, you know. Yeah, Flybe. Airlines I remember is Air Tours, BMI, Thompson, Thomas Cook, My Travel. But yeah, WOW went bankrupt. Yeah, WOW and now Plavo. You got to remember, because WOW were an Icelandic airline, and the same owners basically funded Play. So WOW is basically Play. Yeah, if you didn't know, it's not literally Play, but it's the same owners. Me and my brain, I was like, "Where's Air? I've gone bankrupt. No way, no way." No, I think Wizz Air is a very affluent airline, actually. Did Play go bankrupt? I don't think so. No. I think Play still fly. Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah. Here, there's one flying right now. Reykjavik to New York. TFPPA. I flew on TFPPE when I flew Play. I would like to do one. Reykjavik to Tenerife on a 321Neo. Ooh. That would be sexy. Oh yeah. Definitely, that would be good. Jet2 haven't been around long though. It's these new airlines, they push out the old and the new, like Britannia. Wait, now it's TUI, yeah. What's all this now? Brussels Airlines in the Tintin livery. Funny. Oh, alright. There's a Tintin thing in the game. I thought you meant in real life. I was like, how am I meant to predict that, Ted? That'd be impossible. Oh yeah, Concorde, yeah. 6 hours between Keflavik and... Yeah, it is, I think. Yeah, it would be a very, very long flight. I'd probably find stuff to watch, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, have something to watch. Have a drink, maybe. If you get bored, have a go at a few people on the plane. Insult them. Don't know. Maybe spend half an hour in the loo. Just singing along. Singing along? Some sort of fucking mad person. We do a bit of wing walking, you know. Stick my head in the engine, you know, all that. Right, okay. Right, we're over Channel now. Jet2 used to be Chanex. Yes, they did. Yeah, it's their call sign. Oh, look at that. Hasn't been that long of a flight though, has it? It's been quite good. I've done that 30 minutes in the airline, Lou. I'm dead quick because I'm just thinking, oh god, people are going to be outside. Better not be filming and, you know, being a dickhead in there. Not best. I was actually ill on one of the Jet2 321Neos in the first one. Yeah, I'd just recovered from... Oh, I can't remember. I had some sort of... I don't know what it was. I had some odd cider. And this is... here we are. There's another story everyone knows about. About 1 year ago, went down to the brewery with my dad, and they turned off the fridges at night, and I had a bottle. We turned them back on in the day, and I had 2 bottles of this weird craft cider. Drank it, and I was home, and I thought, oh, a bit weird, not very fizzy, tasted a bit weird, but anyway, I had my tea. I think I did a stream on the 777, I can't remember, X. And then went to bed, woke up at 2. I was like, you know you're going to be sick. Just ran to the toilet. And I was like, and all that. So I don't know what I don't know what I had, but anyway, a few hours later, I was working in the school, and I kept having like these waves of nausea. I was like, oh god, I'm meant to be going out tonight. I'm meant to be having a Mexican. My dad and my uncle Dave, and I'm like, and eventually I got there in the end. I was fine after a couple of pints, and I was like, a couple of pints of the same stuff. It's like The Exorcist. He never learns. And a few days after that, I was travelling to Tenerife, and yeah, it wasn't great on the flight down. I thought I could kind of just kind of blaze on or whatever, or just ride through it. But unfortunately, took a turn for the worst on the plane. I wasn't sick, but I just didn't feel very well. And I saw Teddy and my face lit up. I was like, hey! You know. Oh, God. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Drinking cider, it's off. Wouldn't you? That's the thing. It's like, I don't know. If it's not fizzy, don't drink it. You know. I had a cup of tea before it wasn't fizzy. I didn't drink that. I'm joking. But no, it's like the chicken in Tenerife. Oh, it's pink. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat it. No, honestly, I just took a turn for worse. I thought I could, like, battle through it or whatever. What an idiot. Absolute muppet. Do you know, if you crap in the plane toilet, when you flush, it exits the plane and lands on the ground from... No, it doesn't. What a load of rubbish. That is like believing in the tooth fairy, that. Well, you might as well. Yeah, but you didn't get ill from the chicken. No, I didn't. I don't know how. I'm not sure. It wasn't great, though, that. I mean, it tasted okay, but some bits of the chicken breast were like chicken nuggety things. I don't know, but they were like very strangely battered. Yeah, very odd, but they were, some bits of it were pink inside, and I should have just sent it back. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do it. I don't know if it's because I thought, oh, I'm on holiday, I won't be ill, I'm having a good time here, my sangria. I was probably pissed, probably just thought I'll eat it. And then, this is the funniest thing ever you'll ever hear in your life. Got back to the hotel and started feeling a bit worried about it, like, oh shit, yeah, no. What happens if I get food poisoning on my holiday, it'll ruin it, I'll be ill for 2 weeks. So, I opened ChatGPT, and that picture of the raw chicken for our restaurant, I asked ChatGPT to tell me if the chicken was undercooked, honestly. And it said yes, it is. It clearly is. I couldn't work things out for myself. Who does that? Who asks for the AI if her food's undercooked? Fucking hell, that's what I did. Oh god, it's the funniest way to go, isn't it? One lucky person gets shot on each day. That's where I go on the plane. Salmonella? It doesn't. It goes into like a storage tank. Have you ever seen them at the back of the plane? You clearly haven't watched my ground op streams, have you, Aaron? Adam. I'm just gonna say Adam now to annoy him. Where they're putting the thing in, like the hose of the thing, and then they're basically emptying all the waste. That's somebody's job. You know, to empty the shit out the planes. It's like me with my work experience. Have you heard this? I might be getting a summertime job in the summer, and it could be anything. Well, it won't be anything. I was joking. I was saying I could go to an agency. because you could find me like in the chicken plucking factory. You know, plucking the chicken's feathers from the chickens. Imagine that on your CV. Oh god, he burst out laughing. Those plain toilets are rank. I'd never crap in them anyway. Yeah, I know. I've seen some mess though, honestly, in some of those toilets. I mean, some guy had literally got it up the wall. It takes more effort to shit up the wall, doesn't it? You actually got to be in a good physical builds, you know, to shit up the wall. It's more harder to do that, isn't it? Yeah, you do wonder how they do it, to be honest. I think Martin had a similar issue as well. He was in T3 and he went to a cubicle and someone had literally got it right up the wall. But hey, it's a Ryanair terminal, say no more. I'm back to all I struggled to fit in one. Oh, someone blocked the stall. Blocked the stall. Did he block a stall? Block the toilet, I'm assuming. That's someone who's too excited, that. Well, it wasn't Ted, was it? No, you wouldn't want to, would you? Yeah. Fucking pots and pans, wouldn't it? Okay, now. Have I just seen a turd fly across my face? Oh my god. Oh, we're in a bank. Whoa. Oh god. It's like that joke, isn't it? What similarities do you have when going to the barbers and going to a toilet in turbulence? You end up going out with a number 2 on your head. Or around your head. Oh, bloody hell. Fantastic, yeah. It's funny on the Jet 2757s, on a more intellectual note. Well, not really. The toilets, they're actually called lavatories. I don't know if you noticed that on the old 2E Boeing 767s and the Jet 275s. But they didn't call them toilets, they just called them lavatories, like it's kind of an old-fashioned word, isn't it? Well, I've been during turbulence, or I've been for a leak anyway, and just kind of got to hold on a little bit, you know. It's like, whoa, it's not that bad. I won't get too comfortable with it though. Might end up in the fucking sink, pissing up the wall. You know what I mean? Oh god. Yeah, that's the thing. Go on the ground. You never know. You can always tell if it's bad or not, though. If if they're still serving. I don't mean the turdu. I mean the turbulence. Turbulence. That's what we call it. Turbulence. You can always tell though if it's bad turbulence, because normally the cabin crew sit down. If it's still serving but we've got the seatbelt signs on, that's normally a sign that, oh, it's okay, you know. Okay, should we stop talking about people shitting now? I think now it's time to talk about food. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's like a weird place, isn't it? It's like those places that are like in between travel. It's like service stations. Like a weird like no man's land. Imagine working a service station. Bit weird, bit eerie, in the middle of nowhere. You know. Couple of corporate outlets. It's like that, an airplane bathroom. It's like these places you go in between life of moving around. An airplane toilet, a service station. You know, petrol station. Breaking down on the highway or something, you know. It's that one little phone box lit up. Those little places, isn't it? An airport terminal, maybe. A jet bridge. You know, places that are never indefinite that you'll be staying at. You know, it's just very, intermittent. Oh, we're getting so intelligent, aren't we? Okay now. Change the subject. England beating Senegal. 1-0. Good. Yeah, I know you like motorway. You know, I understand it because there is a weird little like aura about it, like a service station when you've been on a long ride home. Like I'll never forget when we went to Heathrow. Drove down to Heathrow in 2021. Here we go, this story again. Flew on an A380 to Madrid from Heathrow, and then flew back on an Airbus A350 with Iberia. Yeah, nobody cares. If you want to watch the videos, just search them up on my channel. But anyway, yeah, we were driving down to Heathrow because it was cheaper to. Yeah, just stopping at random service stations at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Well, not 6, 5, 6, but you know, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then coming back. But PM this time. Not AM. You know, stopping randomly, and it frozen as well. I think there was like loads of frost and there was snow, and it was like 0 degrees, and it was halfway through a storm, some storm in November 2021. Just that kind of like stopping in random little places, like in Birmingham and all around the country. Yeah, it's kind of like weird, and I don't know what I had. I just stopped for a sandwich or something, or maybe like a coffee or something, or. Clearly didn't know that much back then because I don't like Costa now. Yeah, my dad with like 10 Dominoes coming out. Oh, I love it. Yeah, he's a sucker for Dominoes. I don't know what's up with him. Sam's full of wisdom tonight. Hardly full of wisdom. My favourite's frankly M5. Frankly. I'm a proper motorway service enthusiast. A bit embarrassing to admit. Really? A motorway service enthusiast? What the hell's that? So is there like a group on Facebook? The motorway services enthusiast. The Cambridge services. That's where we had to stop for Duxford. We actually thought Duxford was just down the road. Fucking hell, it was like an hour later we were there. Yeah, we've got a KFC in there. We've got like rubbish basically. Yeah, because I think when we went to Heathrow we stopped at the service station inn. I wonder if I can find it. Yeah, just to please Ted here normally. Hang on. Which service station was it? It was the one with the bridge over the motorway. On the M5, is it? Was it on the M1? Can't remember. Service station. Service station. No, let me look. Where is it? Is it that one? No. It's on the motorway though. It's got a bridge over it. As if you're going to Birmingham. Is it that one? No. BP. Is that the one? Knutsford Services, is that the one? Knutsford Services? I think that might be the one. Just looking. Yeah, it's got a Burger King in there. I can't believe I'm doing this. Is it Knutsford Services? I know there's one on the Pennines. Oh, I can't tell. They all look the bloody same, don't they? Who knows? He'll probably know though, won't he? Let's go back to the chat. Tuchel out. Oh god. Oh god. Scoreline versus Andorra were embarrassing. I think it might be Knutsford Services. I don't know though because they look all the same. I'm just looking. I don't know if that's the one. Knutsford Services. I think it might be. It could well be. Anyway, when we went to Heathrow, I got a Subway from there. That's all I wanted to tell you. Oh my god! After all that. Nice car. Nice picture of someone's car broken down there. Hang on. Might be Hilton Park. Oh, it'll be Sandbach Services. Oh, okay. Sandbach Services. Oh god, I'm actually looking at this as well. It's just that one moment in life where you know when you're travelling somewhere nice and you're going somewhere like Heathrow, like I was 3 years ago, 5 in the morning. Well, I don't know when we set off. Can't remember. 6, 7 in the morning. Stopping there for us. It's like, yay! What a muppet. Sandbatch. I wouldn't even know where Sandbatch is. Sandbatch. I'm actually going to have to look at it. I'm sure I've been past there on the train. I have been past there on the train. Sandbatch services. Doesn't exist. Oh, it does. Ah, that's it. I must be one sad bugger to be doing this. Is it Sandbatch services? It might be. I don't know. It's all got the same rubbish though going on. Costa Greggs and all that. How's Legend? But he's our Legend. Oh god. I think Martin's in Knutsford. No, not Knutsford. Where's Martin? He's in Northwich, isn't he, Martin? So he can always make it to the airport quite quickly. You know? Just had a flyer, you know. Right, what am I doing with my phone? Well, I've got it down there. I like Sandbatch too. Ain't far from me, but it's haunted at night, Sam, really. So if you go, make sure you pack spare undies if you're scared. Eddie Howe, we're all talking about Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe, how's he special? I'm only joking. We're over Cambridge area? Nah, too far north for Cambridge. Midlands anyway, Midlands. We'll start descending a little bit actually, because we need to. We're coming in 2-3 right, so we kind of need to be descending a little bit. Not too early though. Oh, it was Kale, not Sandbatch. I don't know. I couldn't remember. Kill services northbound. They all look the bloody same. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, because they've got a Waitrose in there. Yeah, I've stopped there in the past. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Stock and Trent. Yep. Can't remember what we listened to on the way down to Heathrow. I think we listened to Led Zeppelin or something, or Van Halen, or something like that at the time. Something I was kind of just getting into. Or whatever. Bit of Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page! Yeah. It's bloody Led Zeppelin, you muppet. Jimi Hendrix, sorry. In both jobs, the man was in hospital a few weeks back, but that's what the Newcastle job does. He's starting to get grey hair now, like Keegan did. Chester Services. Taking a look. Where are Chester? I didn't even know where Chester Services are. That's actually closer to me. Chester Services. I'm actually looking now, aren't I? Chester Services. I've just banged my thing. What? Chester Services area. I don't recognise it at all because we don't normally stay around there. Why would we be in a... Yeah, that's one of the only service stations I wouldn't have been in. Somewhere in my own area, because why would I go there? Passing through at like 60 miles an hour. When we last in Chester? 2 weeks ago? I only go like once every 2 weeks. I don't go all the time. Hardly ever, no. Never. Yeah, normally once every 2 weeks. Normally my nan wants to go and look at stuff, or I might go on my own and have a little look around and stuff. See what's going. I don't like that market though. Nah, that market is a bit grotty now. I don't, just don't clean tables, and you're always looking for a space at certain times, and it's just you got a thing, and you can't guarantee your space, because then that's the thing with the market, right? You wouldn't get this in Spain or anywhere else that rely on good service. So sit down after 10 minutes trying to find a space. Sit down and go, right, if you don't know the place, no sign saying, oh, you need to order at the, you know, wherever you choose to eat from, whatever eatery place. Because they're all like little huts, aren't they? It's like a market. Food. It's more a food market. Don't know why they call it Chester Market. It's a food market primarily. So then you've got to get up, take your bag. Obviously, if you're on your own, some people do go on their own, and then wander off, hoping nobody might have to leave a jacket on your chair and table so no one, you know, grabs it or whatever. And then stand in a queue, get served, have a little thing that beeps once your food's ready. You've got to sit back down, wait for it, hoping your seat's still obviously vacant. And then you've got to get up again, do that whole process again, hoping your seat's, you know, available when you get back. Get your food, sit down, and it's a mess. It's a fucking mess. The only way they could make that worse is by not supplying the cutlery when the food comes. Oh no, they already do that, because in one of the places you've actually got to get your own cutlery. So yeah, it's not great. Chester Market. I mean, the only reasonable thing to have there really is a pizza, because you don't have to go and get your own cutlery, and it's a little bit closer to a lot of the tables. But yeah, it's just a mess. It's just the way it's run. The whole idea of it is not great, because you've got to, when it's really, I'm sure it's great if it's not that busy, but when it's busy, which is normally when people go to markets, you know, because they like the atmosphere and most of the places are open, right? To guarantee a table and to get up twice just to get your order, you know, whatever, pay for your order, sit back down again, wait for your food, and then get up to get it, because you didn't bring it to your table, remember? So it's kind of even worse than most traditional pubs nowadays, where you've got to order it at the table and they bring it over, you know, and you might have to go get it once to either order at the bar or get your own cutlery. This is worse, because you've got to get up, order at the place, sit back down again, wait for it, get back up, get your food, sit back down and go, oh shit, I haven't got the cutlery, and get back up again. That's not service. I know it's self-service, but that's a fancy name for basically shit service. Isn't it? No, really, it is. It's rubbish. It's not my cup of tea anymore. I used to kind of like it because it was new. My nan used to go, oh, I like to get a beef. She calls it a beef burger. But she said that's gone up in price, so she goes to get a Greg's or whatever now, and takes it into, because that's what I see kids doing actually in there now. They go and get McDonald's or take away Nando's, and they go and sit in the market and eat it. Which, yeah, they can do what they want, but it's not really the idea, is it? So I think what the market should really be doing is, when it's busy, saying, if you bringing your own food in, you know, you maybe consider eating it outside, because, you know, there's no space. If people aren't eating and giving the market business but taking up all the spaces, it's quite selfish for people who can't find a seat. York's better than Chester. Yeah, I know, it's more authentic. I mean, Chester's great, but I think the market is, there's better places. It's just a bit, it's a bit hectic, the layout of it, what's going on and stuff, with having to get up 3 times just to, which isn't great, especially, you know, if people are struggling with mobility, and, you know, I just had a whiff of food. Someone's making food. It must be that chicken stir fry getting made. You have a chicken stir fries coming under the door. little noodles and stuff. Yeah, I just had like a whiff of a load of food. 40 years ago today, a view to a kill was released. Roger Moore and said goodbye to Bond, and Timothy Dalton took over in 1987. Time flies. Can you see the link? Hang on. It just did. Oh no, I can't see the link. Is it because I think I've got links turned off on the chat? Someone's commented on something. Why do people have to message me when I'm streaming? Ah! I mean, on other platforms. Right, we're coming down, boys. We're coming down. No. Right, I've got to slow down a little bit. What's that at? Okay, we're coming down. Can you see the link I put image? Oh, hang on. Someone's spamming the party emoji. The party emoji? What, that one? I can't see it. I've got links turned off, I believe, for block words. Hang on. Yeah, I have links turned off because if someone links something that's very inappropriate and there's young people watching, I could... Well, I couldn't get into trouble because I'm backed by YouTube, but it's just wise to have it off if you've got quite a few young people in the chat and if someone puts something malicious in there. It's just not very wise. Yeah, I've got links off. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I've got links off for chat. Not to control people, but just for safety, really. So people aren't clicking on things they shouldn't be by malicious idiots. You put it in Discord. I'll check it there. Right, okay, we're approaching Manchester. It's time to get the fairy lights on. Landing lights, all them on. I will read it, Ted. We'll read it. I read everyone's message in the end. Hang on. Okay, I think we're good. Right, we're coming down, we're coming down. Yes, it was good to see my sister's plane take off from making a lot of turns over Mersey. Banked right, then left, then right, and then left again. I was like, God, she's kicking off on the thing. She throttling her boyfriend, and the plane's going like that. We'll put it past her. Oh my God, let's see this. UK Motorway Services Enthusiast Group. 37 members! Do you reckon I'd join it? I'm going to join it. Just have people to bully later on. I'm joking, I'm joking. I get it. I mean, I'm into bloody planes, for God's sake, so... I've joined it, Chad. I haven't just looked at it, I've bloody joined it as well. But you wouldn't expect me to do that. To see him, like, kissing the wall of a service station. I'm like, oh shit, wasn't meant to see that. I've joined it. Oh God, I must have nothing else going on in my life. Might as well just dress up in a tracksuit bottom now. Yeah. With a little newspaper. Yeah, that's what I was saying before when the stream went all funny. I said, I saw a guy today, a lad, young lad, dressed in a tracksuit, right? With a newspaper. I mean, must have come from a different planet. Or a different point in time. You know, 2 different points of time. Yeah, nice going. Bro. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I just can't stand it. I can't stand just this stupid street talk at the moment. Hey bro, what's going on, bro? You good, bro? High five me, bro. You know, all this. Yes, G. I mean, just... Who are we trying to imitate? Probably multiple people, to be honest. But it's just not. I don't know why it's socially engineered into a lot of them. Don't judge a book by its cover. What am I judging? What, the motorway services? Well, no one will judge you by your cover. Everyone can see you. You know. Yeah, he's back. He's back. So he's coming on Saturday, is he? I've got a present for him as well. Elton John wears tracksuit bottoms and he's a millionaire. Okay, I don't care. He's got nothing else to wear, has he? Isn't he deaf? So he won't be able to hear it, what anyone's saying. It looks shit. It looks shit, and he's probably going, oh yeah, what a hit that was, yeah. I don't care if they're a millionaire or whatever, it's lazy wear. It looks rubbish, it's bland. It's so bland. It's like these plastic coats they all wear now. Have you seen them all like, look like rubber or plastic? They look ridiculous. I'm just like, Interesting. This is when I get my head boxed in by some twat tomorrow. You know, going to the airport. I heard what you said on your stream. You know, get battered by some kid. But that's all I need. Ian Chav, bro. Oh, we he's got Ian in chat, bro. Oh god, we're going down here a little bit. Steady on, steady on, steady on. Alright, my flaps are going down. Hey up. Plane terminology there. Obviously that would be impossible. Right, over Rochdale somewhere. Rochdale Council Estate. Yeah, I know I'm overspeeding, I get that. We need to turn down the music. Is there some sort of psychopath playing the game? Oh god, right, let's try and get on. Try not to land in Wythenshawe Hospital this time. Oh yeah, webcam. You're right, bruv. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, that's unarmed. 176. Okay, I'm happy with that. Flaps are just a little bit further down. Seatbelt signs on. Okay, we're good. It's getting it all under control, you know. Can you crash into my house, please? No. Not going into anyone's house. Right. I'm too far over again, aren't I? Why can't I get Manchester right? Oh no, I'm alright. I can see the runway. So I can't believe you joined this service station group. Oh yeah, I'll probably make it more interesting in there, to be honest. More people might join it. Yeah, so everyone make sure to join the service station enthusiast. I'm not meaning to take the piss, by the way. It's just something quite funny. I just can't believe it's something that exists. It's like an elevator enthusiast, you know. If anyone starts to think I'm getting down on people who are actually interested in stuff. You're a little low. I'm alright. I'm a little high, I think. Right, we're going to get our gear down. Sam, my friend, if my career isn't... Kara! Got there in the end. Oh, God. God, these people are quite funny, aren't they? Right, okay, so... I think we're all good. Coming to land, just need to line up a little bit more. We've come in at a bit of a weird angle. Yeah, I'll check out your channel. I don't know who's made another compilation video. I have watched some of them. They're quite funny. Yeah. Where's Ian gone? He's just trying to find his burgers. Joking. I thought you were joking about the service thing, lol. No, it does exist. It does exist. It's well, alive and well. 37 people in there. Right, I'm gone. Alright, we're over Stockport. I've actually been through Stockport. I actually got on a train from Piccadilly to Manchester. Sorry, I got on a train from Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester. Whoa, I wonder what that could be. That sounds really exciting. Maybe we should make a group thing about that. A bit like the service stations. No, Manchester Piccadilly Manchester Piccadilly to Chester on the Northern Class 1-5, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it took like 1 hour to get there, which I thought was going to take like 40 minutes. But I just ended up in Piccadilly. Don't know how I ended up in Piccadilly. Just ended up there. Probably got on the wrong train. Thought, oh, fuck. I'll spend £4 on just a bit of an experience. Oh, yes, love. Oh. Roger and the security guard. I'm joking. No, it's quite good. I bought 2 cans of Punk IPA and drank it on the train. Went through Sandbach, went through Stockport, went through somewhere else, and then eventually ended up... Oh, went through Delamere Forest as well, yeah. Saw a few dinosaurs. And landed in Chester. Landed in Chester. Sam is buttering this. I thought he said buffering. I was going to bloody scream me bloody face off. Yeah, we'll get it down. We're good. So all the way from Corfu is your Aegean A320. Not a Neo, but I'm going to have to change that in the title. It's no work, don't worry, bro. Alright, see if we can do a bit of a better landing. Okay, I think we've got it all under control. Sam, my friend, what's your favourite plane? 7.6 and 7.5. It's gone a bit stressful this, hasn't it? Look at the clouds, you know. There we are, this is where I'll be tomorrow. Moss Nuke. Oh my bloody god. Oh my god. Oh, the hump. Oh, we bounced. We bounced, boys. We're bouncing. Oh my god. That was a bit hairy. So are we going to slow down in time? I think we are. We'll do. We'll do. We'll do. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do. We'll do. We'll do. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, reverses didn't open. Alright. See how it is? You little brat. might need a GA. A go around. We made it. We always make it in the end. That was a bit of a wobbly one, wasn't it? Oh. What do you think? Atrocious. It was alright, actually. It was good. What's this? My carer's not here in 20 minutes. I'm going to the pub. Can we speed up, please? A little bit more power on the thing. Thank you. Oh, that was fun. I'm just watching it back on the playback. Hang on, I can't see. That's why I landed badly. Hang on. You know, I think Stevie Wonder could have done a better job. Not centerline at all. Oh, bloody hairy bollocks are rubbish. Okay. We're here, welcome to Manchester, where the local time is just coming up to 9. Oh god, I think it's easy, hang on. Sorry guys, I'm just being told my tea's ready in about 5. Perfect timing, perfect timing. Just like Sam, the angle of approach wasn't straight. Oh, la la, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Joke's on you, joke's on you. Right, okay, let's get to... Is it T2 with a G? And it is, isn't it? Oh, that smells good, honestly. Yeah, it smells quite good. There's a Virgin there. Yeah, welcome to Manchester Airport, where we're going to be knocking down all the terminals because we think it's worth it. Don't know who told us that, but hey. Sam never came back. Imagine just gone forever. There we go. Right, okay, let's get the speed brakes up. Thank you. Know what my sister's doing now. I missed that call from her anyway, I think. When we turn lights. Taxi. Oh, got a few new planes here, have they? Or was that my imagination? Going quite fast on the ground, yeah, because my tea's ready and it's ready in 5 minutes, so I want to make sure I can eat, and then work on some more videos. Hey, full-time YouTuber. My arse. Right, park on the little Wii stand, you know. There we go. Right, should we go here? There's a remote stand there. I think we just go here. Yeah, I had enough of people. I just want to get rid of them. Should we go jet bridge, actually? Should we give people a jet bridge? Hang on. Oh, that isn't it a G&T1? I thought Aegean was T2. Is it? Hang on. What terminal is Aegean? Before I continue. It's T1, isn't it, Aegean? I swear it's T1. Yeah, T1. It is T1, right? Okay, no problem. That's me thinking it's T2. So used to going to T2 because it's the only terminal it's ever used, isn't it? Right. Okay, that's fine. We'll go down to T2. T1. It's alright. We'll just do a 180. It is T1 as well, isn't it? Because I remember watching him go in. Aegean was T1. Don't say 2 again. Just take the piss. Just me going round and round and round. Oh my god, that would be funny. Fuel burn on this is actually really good. Over consumption. Miles per gallon. It's not a car. Right, we'll just go on jet bridge. We'll go here because there's a big bloody truck on there. We'll go in here, squeeze in there. Just line it up a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. And cut the engines. That is really slamming it, isn't it? Okay, we're good. Right, stop the engines. Thank you. Park and brake on. And whatever they do. Aircraft marshalling. That's what George used to do. Right, strobes off, beacon off, wings off. There we go. To be honest, if I was back on this plane, I would saw the wings off too. Well, no, it's T2. Never mind. It's T1. Actually, it's T2. I don't want to get on a plane if Sam's a pilot. After a flight, I don't want a scenic tour around the airport. Anyways, did you hear about that man that ran... Oh, yeah, Heathrow. I did see it. Yeah. It was like he wanted to be pinned down. If he really wanted to run for it, he would just leg it from that van. It's like he went up to the van and they went... like, pounced on him. You know. Like he wanted to get ready to be pounced on. It was really weird. Yeah, I don't know why there'd be people doing that across Heathrow. I really don't know what's caused that. It's very strange. Very, very strange. You might have to look into that. More secure. I don't know. That probably got out of a jet bridge. You know when they bring things onto the plane from out and they've got that little walkway up on the jet bridge? It may have escaped from there. Because it is actually quite easy to do. Not that I've done it. But I've looked and gone, anyone can get through there, you know, and climb into the wheel well. That's probably how it's happened in other airports or whatever, or, yeah. Security was lightning fast. Yeah, it's London. I think they could have been quicker, but, yeah. Gotta always be prepared, so we'll probably learn and be quicker next time. Right. Jetway connection. Imagine, yeah, probably wouldn't be the best thing for him, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how that happened or what led to it. Oh god, right, jet bridge here. We'll get a fuel supply as well, 'cause you never know where in Greece they could be going. Next, probably Athens. Catering, baggage and catering. That's what we need. Okay, now. What was that? Right, catering service. Ah, we're here. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Okay, we're good. Flaps up. Okay. And airplane off. We have detailed it quite well. The pentagon kind of shaped bit. Right, guys, I've got to go because I've been able to time my tea quite well. So, yeah. Yeah, my tea's just been doing... just done a marathon. Get it timed. Done laps around the garden, my tea. You've completed it in 2 minutes. Well done, spaghetti bolognese. Oh, I've got to go. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We made up for last night. Yeah, absolute cock end last night I was with that stupid... I mean, I could have got it resolved. Well, could I have? Not really, no, because it would have been... No, what am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. I couldn't have got it resolved. I ended up buying a new one. I mean, I could, in theory, could have used a spare HDMI cable, which I've got, but none of them are of the spec of the one I bought last night, in replacement for the one that went bad yesterday, that ultimately cancelled this stream, that had to be today. So yeah, if that makes sense. It was just a spare HDMI 2.0 whatever. This is a 2.1 one, so it's a higher spec HDMI because it needs to be HDR 4K 144 Hz for all the... Yeah, it's and braided as well. It needs to be braided. I think they all come braided now because I don't know, just extra fit. But you should have seen the angle on the thing that was going into the monitor, and it was like that for about a year. It was coming out and then going in like that, and because there was a bit of, I don't know, there was too much pressure on it going down because of the way the braided thing is. It was basically bending the data port like that, and I took out the data port cables like that, and the data port end was like that, like all bent. I'm sure you've always seen with like chargers and headphone jacks where the data port has been bent at the end. It was literally like that. Not too bad, but enough for it to be like a little bit loose, and I was like, gonna have to order a new one. So yeah. Right, see you later, Alano. Quick stream. Okay, I've already read all that. 27 likes, yeah, it's been quite good. Oh yeah, tell me as well, what do you think looks better as well with these different HDR colour range settings? So what do you think? So that's expand. This is shrink. Not too sure about that one. And this is same as input. So what do you think? 1, 2, 3. And that's 1. So you tell me. Hang on. Bang. So you tell me which one you think looks better. They all look good in their own right, but they're just different HDR settings. 3. That's shrink. That's less brightness though, isn't it? So shrink. So that's bypass, that's 1. Expand is 2. And shrink is 3. So everyone says shrink looks better. I'm going to have it on expand for now. We'll talk about it in the next one. Oh, sorry, no. Bypass. 1. So we're on 1 now. Okay. Everyone thinks 3 looks better. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.